ran into not a friend, but a person who you had interacted with before, which Zia didn't seem to be too much of a fan of. Zia then promptly startled the horses to high heavens, and then continued making your way from the farmlands into some lush forests. Whilst in the forests, you were ambushed by bandits, but dispatched of them extremely easily, and potentially changed the life of one for the better or worse. Who will know?
Didn't get to keep one as a pet.
Yeah, didn't get to keep one as a
Got
pet.
into a fight.
There was a little bit of friction between the party. One of the horses almost died, but then was healed.
I forgot about that.
Yep. And then moving on from them, you ran into a strange peddler with far too many things on his back. And so we'll pick up right after there with you guys spurring your horses to catch up with Zia, who just continued on their way.
Question. The dude's foot I shot off, they threw a pouch of gold at me.
Yes.
How much was in that pouch?
20 gold.
Sick!
Now, threw a pouch of gold at you. Extorted gold.
I did nothing of the sort. I just was gonna take his foot and he gave me the gold.
You literally said, give me something.
That seems a fair trade. He traded it.
It was his life for the gold, man.
I know you have so much money.
You didn't know how much money I have.
You showed me last time.
No. Anyway.
Cool. Yeah, so as you guys gallop up to Zia, what's everyone doing?
I will give Zia's dagger back.
Yay, thank you.
Next time, stab the bride and waffle around. Ow.
When did you take the dagger?
Eh?
When did you take the dagger?
When I was trying to keep the one guy as a pet. Mine was like, no. Yeah, I could be incredibly, incredibly wrong, in which case,
Makes sense. So I'll give that back and I'll glare at you.
Well, I think it was you retrieved your dagger, but you got 2 daggers from the guy. And
Oh,
you
that's
give
true,
them
yes.
The 2 daggers.
Thanks for the gaslighting.
I'm sorry, my memory
Zia.
is not great, although I still remember that
I
on
mean, so you can still give them a dagger, but it'll be one of the 2 you grabbed from them.
What did they look like?
Standard daggers, not of the greatest quality, but usable. Like, looks like the standard daggers you get from like an armament supply store, but like secondhand.
Fine, I'll give them the dagger. I can't shoot it, so.
Fair enough.
I feel like throwing stuff is a form of shooting, in a way.
No.
Fine.
Yeah. Zia's just very not interacting with that. She still has the stuff.
Yes.
Don't forget it. Are you doing anything with the scalpel?
No, just keeping it.
Cool.
Not using these.
Yeah, you can take your time as you're running to attune to your braces if they require attunement.
Cool, then I'll continue walking, we're on our horses here.
Yeah.
I'll continue just along the way and keep an eye out.
Cool.
As we continue moving forward.
Swag. Perception. For the first roll of the session.
Oh, I want to forage. Not literally. No, that is wrong. Can I look for stuff that I know is poisonous?
Make
While
a
we're
nature
riding.
check.
Nature
14.
check.
You don't see anything until
Aw.
in the trees, aside from occasionally like a rodent or nothing other than classic.
I'm still feeling foresty all around us. Okay.
4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-uh.
Oh, damn.
Mm-mm.
You're like, ooh, daggers. And so,
That is very true.
Yeah, that tracks.
Fair enough. Yeah, you keep going. The path seems to wend through the forests. It's gradually sloping upwards, and you continue going. The forest stretching on either side of you. At one part, you on a long straight, you see a strange kind of like shambling shape ahead of you that looks quite big. And as you get closer, because you're moving a little bit faster than it, you see that it is a figure sitting atop a bear, apparently walking on the path. And I think at this point, Gabriel, if you'd like to come sit down, you can describe your character, or at least your character from behind, however you prefer.
A fellow traveller.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Back in the library.
Yep.
Literally.
A pleasure to have you.
All right. From the back, you would see sitting atop a large brown bear that seems to be lumbering along quite contently. This hulking figure that is probably the size of a normal person sitting down on top of this bear. From behind, you'll see that it looks like he's wearing something green. It's kind of odd. He has his horn sticking out of his head, perhaps a tiefling, but it's kind of hard to tell. And then as you approach closer, the light catches the back, and you notice that this is not somebody wearing something so much as glistening scales along his back. He turns to look towards you. He has this massive hammer that he's holding over his shoulder. You see the side profile of a dragonborn. His horns floating above his head, not entirely connected. As you look closer, you see that they look crystalline in nature. And he has his golden eyes covered in all sorts of scars. Has not, let me see, perception check before this. Passive perception. I don't think he would have noticed you from behind though. Whether bear does is another situation.
Crystalline floating horns is the singular best sentence I've heard.
His horns also, instead of pulling back like my horns do, his horns pull forward like a bull.
Oh,
so cool.
primed for attack.
I should show them the Hero Forge version of this.
Hero Forge.
Passive perception. It feels like a lifetime since I've played. 15.
Wow.
Do you think I'd notice?
I would
Anyone
say you would likely hear the horses got them on behind, and they're not particularly stealthy, not particularly loud either, but just noises horses.
Yeah, we weren't trying to hide, so
Yeah,
we
it's
just
a straight path. It's not
Narrow is the path.
narrow enough that they could pass you, but it would be like one by one around the bear.
Okay. You hear him call out to his bear. Bear, I think we have friends. You can come past. Come past. And you see him gesturing for you to come past as he tries to navigate very awkwardly to try and get Bear to sort of step slightly off of the trail. You look familiar. Do I know you?
No.
Wait. You're from Timboda also! I know you, and I know you. Apple the Fury! I do know you.
No.
How do you know us?
Bullets!
Oh, are you part of the bullets?
Yes, no, maybe. Okay, good.
Do we have to be concerned with you trying to kill
I'm
Hyde?
gonna knock an arrow into my light crossbow.
A bolt, they're not arrows.
Are you pointing it at me?
No, I'm holding it up.
Okay, that's fine. Preparing for something else, I assume.
And I'm like, is the bear friendly?
Bear is very friendly. If you have fish, Bear is even more friendly.
How do you know us?
I see you fight.
Oh. Okay. So back to my question. Are you going to try and kill Hai?
No.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for clearing that up.
Why are you so far from Timbuktu?
I'm going to Trials.
Oh, which one's he going to be in?
See him go blank. Yes.
All of them?
No.
Okay, wonderful. That's great.
I'll whisper to Zia, not
No. Where are you from? Where you are riding a bear?
I am riding bear.
What's the bear's name? Does it have a name?
Bear.
The bear's name is Bear.
He looks down at Bear.
Looks back at you.
Yes. Bear is Bear, right?
Hi, I think you are going to be fast friends with this man.
I hope so.
We hope so.
Great.
But most of the pleasantries to be making your acquaintances once again, friends.
So I think
Well-
you know all of our names. What's
Yes.
yours?
Oh, most people call me the Hammer because it's the last thing that they see before they go good night.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Very cool.
But the people around the Bullets, they know me as Otto.
Can I roll history? Because I know we said
Yeah.
that I would know
I
all
like
of
your
these.
style, Matteo.
Thank you. Oh, and
I'm a fan of killing people in vicious ways myself.
at this point he will dismount Bear and drop his hammer. It like sort of kicks up a little bit of dust as it lands in the ground. You are a dwarf of 3 hammers, yes?
I'm gonna jump down as well and keep my yeah. How tall are you?
Just under 8 foot tall.
Cool. I will keep my light crossbow, but I'll point it at the ground, like this, and I'm gonna walk and look right up to you.
Don't try and take his foot.
And I'm gonna say, that hammer looks heavy.
It is heavy for some, but not for the hammer. His hammer, looking at it, is this beautiful. You immediately would notice that it's dwarven in make. It has sort of this carving along the side. It's upside down at the moment, but you see on either end are these 2 rearing dragons. In the middle, 3 dwarves, each 2 of them pointing outwards, 1 pointing forward, each with a warhammer.
You said did you ask me a question? You said I'm from the 3 hammers? Yes, I am from the 3 hammers.
Then you are princess. Good? Yes? No.
No?
No.
No.
Oh.
No. I'm not.
This is confusing. Is he smart?
I will. Can I touch your hammer?
Where is he going? Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to immediately drop my light crossbow and, with great interest, look at the hammer.
Swag.
Can I make an investigation check? Is it stone? Because then I get advantage.
Partially, it's metal and stone.
You can have advantage, yeah.
Sorry, history check. 'Cause I think it's only with history.
Sure.
Need that. 14.
14. Yeah, from the glyphs on it, you can see that it is a, well, you can identify that it is indeed of dwarven make, but was likely specially crafted, not necessarily for this individual, but just for something. It's very much not like standard size for dwarves to use.
Would it have come out of my
Your
family's forge?
Unlikely.
Sorry, what did you say? Laura, I was not listening.
Unlikely.
Laura was.
Unlikely to be from there specifically. You can gather from the like relief on it that it's an allusion back to a ancient pact between dragons and dwarves, because the dragons of the earth, and an alliance between them.
Could I tell which hammer it's from?
Let me look at what is it. In the meantime, Zia on an 18 history check. Yeah, you would have heard of the hammer definitely. That he's a very formidable fighter and is able to seemingly take a ridiculous number of hits. You would assume it's from Evans Doge, the city dedicated to the defense of the deep things. Yeah, you would potentially have seen a fight of his. Looking at him more, he would definitely be familiar to you. Probably not someone you've interacted with, but you've seen him around a couple times, maybe. Yeah.
I'll like, as I'm analyzing it, I'll like look back quickly to Hyan and Zia and say, this guy's seen some things.
Definitely, yes.
His hammer is from a terrifying place. And I'll continue.
It is?
Okay.
Yes. I'll
Oh.
continue.
Mr. the Hammer.
Yes.
If you don't mind me asking, why are your horns floating?
Do all horns not float?
Not
No.
not that I've seen. Usually they're attached. Also, yours seem to be made out of crystal. I haven't seen that before.
So you touch the tip of one of the horns, and as he pushes down, it sort of floats back into
Oh.
place. Well, those horns have always been like this. Sometimes a bit smaller, yes, but now big.
Oh.
Interesting. Can you take them up and stab people with them?
I have not tried this. He tried to grab one of his horns, forcefully pull away, but it's like a really strong magnet. As just a couple of
Yeah.
inches, it sort of slides back into place, as if it's exactly where it's meant to be.
And I attempt to like pick up his hammer, but not in like a threatening way, just like a test. Yeah.
That's all that, yeah.
Yeah. I thought of
Strength
it.
check. 17. You can lift it. Definitely not enough to like heft it on your shoulder,
Yes,
but
yes,
in
yes,
a display of dwarven durability, you're able to get it a couple inches off the ground.
I'm impressed, Mr. the Hammer.
Careful, careful. Lady like you should not carry something so heavy.
I will pick up my light crossbow and I'll point it right at you. Be like, don't touch the goods.
It is mine.
I'm talking about me now.
Oh,
Hands
okay.
off. And I'll go back to looking at that.
I've been robbed.
Where are you from?
Timbolda.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Looking at it, it's not fucking
Y-
from
yeah.
So from the front you can see he's wearing leathers and furs around his waist, bare-chested, covered in a number of deeply carved wounds.
Sorry.
Around his waist he has a number of different knickknacks tied into the fur. Most notably on his right-hand side he has a skull of some reptilian-looking creature.
Ooh. Where's that from?
His old friend. Hello.
Hello.
Does he move the jewel?
Yes. And you see him hold it up. He listens intently, not hearing anything. He says hello, hello Bones.
Is his name Bones?
Yes, his name
I
Bones.
love Bones.
I love Bones too. Bones says hello.
Hello, Bones.
Speaking
Hello.
of bones,
Yes.
We should probably dispose of our bones.
We also have a rotting head in our
That's
bag.
what I was talking
Like,
about.
Okay.
so is it checking out the hammer?
Okay.
But yes, I get
Yes.
you, yeah. Wait, what's that, what?
We have the head of.
The flesh draw.
Oh, we can finally get rid of that off. Yeah, because now we haven't needed it, it's not the need. So that's fine. Yeah.
Why have you left so early for trials?
We have a reason.
We're keen to go set up early.
Yeah.
Myself, I'm doing all of the trials, so I want to make sure I'm prepared.
You're doing all trials. Just like the trials with the bullets.
Yes, and I'll lean in between you and me. I'm kind of the leader of our group here. They look up to me, so.
With my passive perception, can I hear that?
Make a stealth check if you're trying to.
I don't have
to speak about
I
it.
don't have to do disadvantage because
No,
I'm
not
on
disadvantage.
No,
Yes.
not fair.
Hey, talk to me.
8.
I think Zia will
16.
get that, yeah.
You hear him respond, yes, you are much taller than them, so they look up. You are leader. Leader must see first.
Yes.
Like I had this issue with killing you.
Yeah, I know.
I am also leader of my party. He looks
Yeah,
over
party?
to Bear.
Oh.
The bear, you see the bear very clearly roll its eyes.
You say it was just a brown bear.
Yes.
Sure.
I'll get up and dust myself off and then go look at the bear. I'll go to the front.
Okay,
Does bear look scary?
make an animal handling check.
That is scary.
As you're walking, I'll just grab the back of the hammer and pull it back to you.
Nine.
You walk to the front of the bear and it watches you as you like step up to it. It doesn't make any outwardly aggressive moves, but it does kind of like look down at you and it just
Looks down at me.
I'm
Oh my
just-
god, is it? Oh
It's
my
round
god.
as
It's
a
a bear,
longest.
But on all fours, is it?
Still
Oh,
on
yeah,
its
it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's bigger than your horse.
Yeah, yeah, oh wow, okay, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Holy shit, that is a big bear.
It's a big bear. Yeah. Just looks down at you.
Can I do the like, even though I roll badly, can I do the like, even though I'm tiny, I'm still like holding my ground kind of vibe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks down at you, and then after a second, you just hear, "Personal space, please." And then like snorts.
Did anybody else hear that?
I thought that was you.
That was not me. I can very much say that was not
Does
me.
bear talk?
Bear talks to me, yes. I speak for Bear too. Bear says, fuck off.
I'll step back.
Okay.
Wait,
Dan.
does bear talk or does you talk for bear?
I talk for Bear.
But does bear talk to you and then you tell us what bear says?
Of the yeses.
How are we gonna talk to this? I don't
No.
understand. So
We have to deal with the heads.
Yes.
Like we have a rotting head in the bag of holding.
yes. It's the
We
same
have to
stuff.
deal with it.
Okay.
And the rotting fish.
Should we just bury it off the path
Okay.
here?
1 second, Mr. Hammer. I'll be right back. And I'm
Okay,
gonna.
so Mr. Bear.
Sorry, 1 second, Mr. The Hammer. I'll be right back, and then I'll go to. I'll walk a little bit, like a minute into the forest.
Sure.
And I will cast Mulder
Okay.
on the ground in front of me.
Cool.
Just some centimeters in, and bag of holding.
Cool.
I'll I'll button up Finzen's collar and coat
Sure.
to try and make it to just cover my mouth like a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I'll search around for the skulls and try and pull, and the body, and try and pull out whatever I can
Okay.
to
Sure.
dump in there.
Which body? The
It's the body of the golem, or like a
Okay.
portion of the head of the golem.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah.
the skull.
Yeah.
Skulls.
Yeah.
But then there won't be 3 skulls in a bag.
Or we can still say.
There'll just be no skulls in it.
Yeah, you're also not yet. 3 skulls and the head.
Yeah. You pull out, the 3 skulls, and they are definitely gross, but perhaps not as gross as they could be. They were like bone, so like in that process it burned off most of the flesh. What flesh is there is like beginning to like fester and rot and whatnot.
Disgusting. Cool.
Yeah, it doesn't smell too great. But yeah, probably like half of the skull itself is visible, and some of them are like charred and whatnot. The flesh golem's head is absolutely revolting. It's like slimy, and like the stitches have started coming undone, so it's like there's like gaps in it, and it stinks like rotting meat, like you would not believe.
I'll gag.
Yeah, fair enough.
Vomit. A little bit. In your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Mold earth on top.
All right.
I'll think about if we ever need to come back here to retrieve them somehow. And then I was like, nah. And
Remember this day.
yeah. Remember, chat. And I'll go back to the room.
Nice.
Water skin. Clean my hands.
I respect it. Nice.
Unbutton.
I'm gonna be chatting to him, like, so you don't work for the bullets?
Yes, no, maybe. Okay.
Yes, no. Were you given orders to hunt us down?
No.
Okay.
He was given orders to hunt us down.
Well, you know, you aren't here trying.
Many friends go and hunt you down. They
Okay.
find you in the bazaar.
They killed one of our friends. Was the order to kill us?
No.
Okay.
I was wondering where is Small Man.
Yeah. He died.
Oh no. Okay.
He was like a super tiny version of you. And he had a super tiny bear as well. You two would have got along.
Bear cannot be smaller, that is not right.
And he attacks. He crosses one line.
I see him fight, he is not like me.
No, God, no.
You
Definitely
need to punch him once and he is dead.
Have you fought Nia?
Yes.
How'd it go? How long were you in Timbuktu? Like from birth, from 2 months ago?
I have been in Timboda so long as Timboda has had me. Yes? Okay.
Wow, great. Okay. Do you want us to call you the Hammer, or Otto the Hammer, or Mr. the Hammer?
Yes.
Wonderful, all of those options. Great.
Have you,
Not the story. I'm gonna get under your skin so much.
Okay, I'm trying to decide if I love you because you are chef's kiss, but at the same time, oh my gosh, I want to stab you.
I'm gonna be back now.
have you participated in the trials before, or is this your first time?
First time.
Do you know how to get there? Do you know how far away we are from the monastery?
No, but Ben knows.
I think that's I'll wiping my hands up. I think that's a brilliant idea. Hi. I like this guy. I think you should accompany us, Mr. the Hammer.
It would be an honor to serve you, Your Highness.
I'll lean in and say, not call me God.
I didn't know you were royalty.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Inside.
I call you beautiful princess dwarven woman then. Yes?
No, if you had heard that.
Well, he's like, you are royalty.
Oh yeah, that part wasn't much.
Like, it's
Yeah,
like,
you can
I'm
say
not.
And then it's either persuasion or deception for you, depending
That's a
on
6.
whether
So,
Deception is a 15.
Nice. I mean, you don't have to say, because then in
Yeah.
future, they don't know if it's truthful.
I know.
I mean, with a 6, like,
Full disclosure, Otter does not know if that's true or not.
I'll just leave it and say like, just don't say it in front of us all too many. Sorry, very bad.
Okay, I call you princess woman. No?
I'm just gonna pretend like I know what you're talking about, and I'm gonna continue. So just come on, you big.
Are these your servants?
Yes, they are.
Good choice.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, more the big one.
Yes.
The small one is my friend.
Small one.
The small one is of your friendships.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I will not kill this one.
Thank you.
I like that.
Okay, okay.
Do you want to lead the way, or do you want to follow us?
Yes!
How are the horses reacting to this giant bear?
Pretty chill.
Oh, so I frighten them, but the bear doesn't. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
You are very
That
unnatural.
tracks along. Yeah. Yes.
There, we go to temple now, yes?
Yes,
Good. Do we still know way?
of course.
Okay, we go now. Bear says this way.
Clarification. We can't hear the bear.
Oh, you can.
We can all hear
Oh,
the
you
bear.
can all hear the bear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is
Is
the
the bear-
is the sound coming from the bear?
Oh, yeah.
Is
It's
the
coming-
bear like actually speaking?
Yeah.
yes.
Can we see the bear's mouth move?
Oh, yeah.
So it's not like an annihilation thing where the mouth isn't moving, it's just vocal cords.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
pleasure to meet you.
Interesting. Where is Bear from? And I
Why
shall
don't you
ask
ask
the
Bear?
I'm asking the bear where Bear is from. Where are you from? Are you also from Timboda?
The bear is from forest.
Forest of Talk?
Yes.
Interesting.
Would you like a ration, Mr. Bear?
What's in it?
Bear would
That
like to
misses
know
Bear.
what is in it.
I am so sorry.
We
Mrs.
showing
Bear.
the bear and you're like, Bear wants to know what's in the rations. That's funny.
It's like a dried meat.
It is dried
It's
meat,
like
bear.
a dried meat.
Jerky, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We win again!
It's
I-
a pleasure.
Forest of Troll, right.
As much as I'm from anywhere, yes.
That's a lovely, lovely answer.
Bear is from many places. As is Otto!
How long have you two known each other?
Do you know of anything that's from only one place?
Well, excellent answer, but were you born in the Forest of Troll?
Let's go.
Okay, we go now.
Okay.
Okay.
The bear is sus.
Zachary.
Yes!
I love it.
I'm gonna ask Luna to keep an eye on them as
Okay.
we are walking.
Are we
Yeah.
going with you guys?
I know. Yeah, but I'm just
Okay.
in case.
What's your marching order?
In front.
Cool.
I'll go second.
Cool.
You can
guys
come
be
next
like-
to me.
Yeah, there's space behind the bear.
I'm going to try and be as not,
Just like a
not
bit
more
inside.
second.
Yes, like I don't want to be next to High. I'm still very angry with him, so I'm gonna like try and.
Alright. I mean, you can both make animal handling checks if you like to see who
There.
can get there.
I'm not really trying to.
Let them pass you into second.
Yeah.
I'll just, okay, cool. I mean, yeah, he'd probably take off first because he's better with horses than you, but
I'll take off
with
for
some
you.
effort, you
Yeah.
overtake him.
I'm like Sadie, please, my pride.
I don't mind taking off the wheel.
Awesome. Well, you continue your way through the forests, which continues to wend its way gradually upward. After about an hour,
Can I do another nature check, please?
yes, higher DC though.
Aww. Fuck. 9.
Can I join you on that?
You can find poisonous things, but as poisonous as like poison ivy is, like
Aww.
you give people rashes, you being irritated.
Can I picks him up and give it to Hi. Just in case he doesn't know what it is. I'm like, Hi! Here! And I'm not touching it, I'm like, have my jacket like, here.
Can I make a nature check? See if I know what it is or
You
what
can
I
make a
know.
nature check if you want to check the plants, or you can make an insight check to check Zia's intent. Whatever you prefer.
Can I just show you this D20 really quickly? Just look at the 20 and the 1.
Dude,
I'm so happy
Dude.
with that.
that is so cool. That's so perfect.
11 insight.
Just
11 insight. Zia, make a deception check. Or make a persuasion check, actually.
pretty.
This is so
Oh,
beautiful.
that's so cool.
Very pretty. That's gorgeous.
Deception?
Persuasion.
20 and then look at the 1.
50.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Zia's able to mark anything well enough if you can't see. You're welcome to also make a nature check if you like.
Nah, that's... Okay, I'll just take it.
I hope it is okay. I've swapped out my card proficiency for a different 2 proficiency. I have playing cards, I was like,
Yeah.
when are we ever going to use that? Like the cooking tools.
Awesome.
Can I try and gather some edible arrangements?
Edibles,
absolutely. Yeah, nature check as well.
I am very smart. Hey, natural 18 though.
Hey.
It's nice already.
I was waiting for you to get like a 1 and be like, I'm very smart.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's 16.
No, oh my god!
Still on a
That's
16,
so
you find
funny.
a plentiful number of edible plants. There's various like roots that go into like spices and stuff, and like spuds, and some mushrooms, an assortment of berries, some leaves like herbs and stuff. Yeah.
Potatoes.
Occasionally just be hopping off of bear and then at some point just stop riding bear and take my time just gathering everything. I use a hand axe as my little cutting tool.
Awesome.
And I'll just be plopping everything in a little pouch on my side.
Cool.
Hmm.
So do you take the?
Yeah, I took them.
Cool. Yeah, you take them and it's poison ivy. It's just.
Am I like resistant because I'm immune to disease?
It's not
What?
a disease.
Yeah, it's not a disease.
Yeah, okay.
If you are immune to poison, yeah.
And yeah, you get like rashes in your hands. It's quite itchy, quite sore, but it's not so cool.
Okay.
Can I?
A reaction to that?
Yeah, I'm gonna put 2 and 2 together and realize that, like, Zia did that on purpose. And then, because Zia's in front of me, I'm gonna go, whoops! I dropped the scalpel. Oh well. I'll just say it like really loudly and then I'll just keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a dick. I'm like turning around and be like, what? Can I do an investigation check?
Yeah, sure. How far are you going to look? Like, how much time are you going to spend looking?
Like 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Yeah, make an investigation check.
I'll say, Zia, what are you looking for?
Did you drop?
Yes!
Yeah?
It's a nat 1.
Yeah, so you go and you start looking, and in your haste to find
You
this
dropped
thing,
the scalpel.
oh man, you trip and you fall into right
How
where
did I get a nat 20?
Bear had just been sitting really still for a minute, and then now you realize why they were sitting still as you fall and you instant bear droppings. There is no spatula in the bear droppings. The scalpel.
The spatula of doom!
There's no spatula either though.
Okay, I'll get off my horse and be like, there it is, yeah. And I'll say, what are you looking for?
Hi. So he dropped the scalpel. And now I want to murder everyone.
I'll give Zia my water,
What is it?
yeah, so you can wipe it off, dry some, whatever, and then I'll them look as well.
Cool. Yeah, you can make an investigation check as well.
16.
Cool. He didn't drop the scalpel, right?
No.
No, yeah, so you don't find it, and you also put 2 and 2 together that he didn't drop the scalpel.
Oh, okay.
He's just messing with
He's
you.
just messing with you, dude.
Okay. I'm a cat in the back for a little bit. Please.
Cool. Yeah, join me, dude. I'll get back to
Nice. So, once more the journey picks up.
I'm just sharpening my dagger as we go.
Yeah, you continue the journey, and eventually the forest that you're in, the slope you're on becomes slightly steeper, not to any degree that the horses are struggling to move, but enough that you've gained some altitude. You're by no means on a mountain, but it's, the forest starts to thin, and eventually you emerge from the forest and find before you a large field-like clearing. You see a large number of tents and tarps set up amongst the clearing, and the road that you're on cuts through this clearing to what you assume to be the monastery. A large stone building set into a large kind of stone hill. I'll read you the description you come across here. So you find before you a grand building of stone, vines creeping up its walls, all over the walls. This monastery is one set of large stone doors facing the path which lay open before you. Above the doors, many openings are set in the face of the building, like windows with no glass. In several of these you can see monks peering down at you, their green and grey robes matching the stones and vines around them. As you pass, never mind. Yeah, that's what you see for now. You can see some people passing in and out of the doors. It looks like it's just things are open at the moment, and the sun looks like it's just sunken beneath the horizon by this point. So it's kind of early to middle of the evening at the moment.
I do not understand. Where is tools? This is place of tools, no?
No?
No, it is not a tools. Thul.
We are saying the same thing, no?
No. It's not the same thing. Thul is a god.
Fool's a god?
Yes, you say?
No.
No. Okay, Thul is not a god.
Thul's a name.
Thul is a name, yes.
But what is in the name?
Oh my gosh.
What is in names? Yes. Good questions.
Okay, I'm just gonna continue.
Bear says quietly to you, I like that one. Keep him around.
Which
Talking about Leica.
Keep her around, yes.
He reminds me of old friend, yes? Less beardness, but same spirits.
Can I
Okay.
go find a monk?
Hmm?
Can I go find a monk? I continue.
So are they just like flanking us? Or like are they on one side?
So it's forest. In front of the forest, out of the forest is a field where it looks like everyone else who's come for the trials has set up tents and is camping out in this field.
Oh, I see.
Past
So
that-
we're coming into a clearing in a way.
Pretty much.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Past that is big stone building which looks like it was built into or from another big just stone hill.
Okay.
Um,
Are we still in the forest, or are we like we're out of the forest now?
just out of the forest.
Okay,
So
gotcha,
like the
gotcha,
forest
gotcha.
thinned
Okay.
for a while
Okay.
and has like ended.
Gotcha.
Field, people in it.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's giving like trance party festival vibes.
I suppose. Having never been to one, yes, what I assume it would be like.
Okay,
But
that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm putting up.
It
I'm picking up.
smells the
imagine
same
it's-
too.
Yeah. Should we find a good spot before we go
Yeah.
do anything
Sure.
else?
How long until the trials start again?
2 days.
2 days.
It's the following morning is when the trials begin, but the first 2 days is trials that are just for the monks.
Okay. Tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Do we know if there is in to watch these trials?
You don't know. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm going to go find a monk.
Do you not want to come help us find a camping spot?
Well, is the camping spot of more import than the thing we came here to tell them about?
We're going to be here for a couple days, right?
Yes, I know, but surely warning them as soon as possible would be convenient.
Well, why don't maybe you and Zia go talk to a monk and Otto and I can set up camp.
Otto, are you going to camp with us, or are you finding your own way here? What's your story?
I have tent, yes.
Cool, he's camping with us. You, him, find Spot.
We make spot. Good.
Cool.
There! I'm going to ask Bear to clear us a spot, which I've done a couple of times before.
Yes.
Just Bear draws, scatter people, enough to make a little bit of a spot.
Yeah.
Sick.
Where would you like your spot to be? No
Um,
one's gonna fight a bear that's bigger than a horse.
is there any water source close by in this area? Is there like a river?
Nice question, yeah. There is a stream kind of running around the place, but it is
Yeah.
not the closest to like the entrance way. So it's kind of, you could choose to be close to the entrance of the monastery or closer. It's more kind of slightly like back in the trees a little bit. So perhaps like a 3-minute walk away from the entrance of the monastery. But there's a babbling brook.
Okie dokie. I will then try to settle closest to it on the outskirts.
Awesome.
Babbling brook means water but no fish.
There would be potentially fish.
Okay.
Likely not right at the spot you settled, but you'd be familiar enough with the paths or what it takes to know that, especially on an elevated place such as you are, it's likely that either further up or further down would be a thicker stream or greater source of water where you may find fish.
Before we go, I'll give them some outbed rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Cool.
Okie dokie. You take this side, I take that side. We set up tents now.
Okay.
My brain no work. Zia probably smells like shit. Okay, I am first trying to wash up.
I mean-
You do smell like shit. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not like an overpowering odor. You did wash some of it off and it was
Yeah,
like, just kind of on your side necessarily, but still not
Okay.
as clean as Zia likes to be. But
Mm.
No, you smell like shit.
Yeah, thanks. I'm going to go wash up.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
Would you say it's been an hour since we encountered those other dudes?
the bandits?
Mm.
Circle. Yeah, cool. You wouldn't know that there was a stream there.
But wouldn't they have started setting up camp?
They would have. I thought it was you guys split off and they went to find somewhere and you guys went.
Oh, then I probably would have gone back and then looked for them.
Oh, okay. You'll need a perception check there because they're a distance away and behind some trees. But they're back in the forest a little ways, so.
20.
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, you can find them and go. Take a bit of a.
Is it like a path that leads to the mountains? Like, I'm sorry, to the monastery?
Yeah, the road you're coming on, it looks like it goes straight to the doors that are currently open.
Okay, then I'll stay where Zia left me, but I'll just do like a cursory look around.
Awesome. Yeah, welcome to make a perception check. Anything in particular you're looking out for, or just a general getting the vibe of the place?
Getting the vibe, checking out who our neighbors, who the closest people are to us, maybe seeing what the dominant race is,
Okay.
seeing what maybe people are cooking, and seeing if there's any monks around.
Okay, cool.
11.
11. Yeah, you're not able to get out too many specifics with the light beginning to fade. Yeah, you don't see any monks outside, but you're not sure if that's because there aren't any or because their robes blend in with the darkness around you guys. The people generally seem to be in good spirits. There seems to be a bit of an air of anticipation. People are looking forward to the event. And there seems to be quite a spread of like very fancy tents and things that are barely more than like a coat chucked over some sticks. Like very much a range of people of varying economic statuses have come to these events. More the latter than the former. the former of which look to be kind of in their own encampment almost,
Okay.
in like a separate area to the common folk. Yeah, that's about everything you glean.
Stalls?
There looks to be a couple of like food stalls open at the moment. It looks like on the opposite side of the path to where you guys set up your camp is kind of a row of tents, almost making like a makeshift street, which you can get the sense of food from.
Okay, I'll
Something.
mental note that for later.
Awesome.
Otherwise, I'll just look around and enjoy the space
Great.
as I wait for Zia.
Awesome. Cool.
Would because I'm very much considering that Zia does not give a shit and would just fucking strip down and just like very much try and rub the skin off of her body. Because
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if people would have a problem with that. Zia would do it anyway. Like if there were children in the area, I think I would
You
probably.
guys wouldn't be close enough to anyone else.
Yay,
for them to
okay.
necessarily see
Yeah.
unless people were like scamming off in the woods doing who knows what. Yeah, and you would have changes of clothes to get into.
Yeah, so we would probably like spend 5 minutes just doing that, just
Cool.
very much. Yeah.
Sure.
Mhm.
In the meantime, you guys are setting up camp. Anything specific you guys are doing or talking about other than putting up the tents, making a fire pit, whatnot?
You piss off wrong people in bullets, yes?
Yep, that was me.
Why you piss in Devil Man's boot?
That was not me. I did not piss in anyone's boot.
They say you piss in the wrong man's boot, that's why they chase you.
Nope, I punched someone in the face.
Ha ha! Did he die?
No, because he told everyone and now they wouldn't be dead.
Should have made him die.
Yeah.
There says no loose ends.
I don't know if my goddess would be very happy with me if I did that.
What is this?
Goddess?
Yes, this one.
Like a female god.
Okay. He nods.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. He's like, what's a female? God, I know, but
This one is new.
Okay, explains.
Okay. You know how to make fire, yes?
I would, I think.
Basically, yeah, you're a soldier, so
Yeah.
you've had your share of like wilderness survival.
Yes, I can make a fire.
Good. You make fire, I chop vegetable.
Okay.
He says,
Oh.
chop
That was so
Fire.
menacing. I choked.
I'd say I probably would have, on my preparations, packed in a couple of rations, a couple of slabs of meat and fish, mostly for bear.
Yeah.
But I'll be using that as a protein source and then cooking up a stew.
Nice.
Done this good couple of times before. Good luck. Can I make a roll to see if it's edible?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
What would I add to it?
I guess your proficiency bonus for the tools,
Yeah.
and I don't know about anything else you can do.
You'll need to make survival checks.
Natural 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Mission and Starless project, yeah.
Takes me a little bit. Ooh, there, hot but good. He takes this large wooden spoon, takes it over to Bear very happily. You taste.
Yeah. And Bear will taste it and be like bear version, smack the lips.
Good
Just
spice.
stick with this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bear says we will not die tonight.
Yes.
This is terrifying. How are you guys getting along so well?
Soon after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you know it was so because you didn't say ow.
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
the mountain.
Yeah, you would and then made your way back to like
Monks.
I have a glass one.
There you go.
Hmm?
Let's go.
Yes. What exactly are we saying?
We had a rumor.
Yeah, I guess that.
I'm a very, very,
Oh wait, I was supposed to be Miss Cropley, wasn't I?
I guess, you know, it would be better coming from a dignitary slash political higher up, but maybe might be just credible coming from two warriors.
I am not a warrior.
Probably then, Mr. Humphrey.
I could be though.
Don't be that Huey, please. If that's who you're talking about, because they really suck.
I don't like.
They're not shark. Humans suck.
I don't like you.
I don't like that. I don't like that you're so tall. What else can we do? Huh? So let's just go.
Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Proxy's creepy anyway. Let's go.
He is. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get him to be a better person.
Yeah. With time, I guess.
Yes, with time. It would be very suspicious if we just change.
Also true.
Anyway, yes. So we'll go.
cool.
As we walk, can we see what the dominant race is yet, or is it still just a mishmash of peeps?
Looks to be a above average number of genasi of various elements. Definitely still dominantly humans, but a bigger proportion of genasi than you would generally see on the street. There would also be a fair number of elves, and yeah, decent number of halflings and gnomes as well, and then scatterings of other races. But yeah, the main thing that would jump out would be above average number of genasi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome. So, yeah, as you walk through the through the doors and under the building, you find yourself in a terraced courtyard running down the hill. Flowing down the hill along the sides of the courtyard are the walls of the monastery, doors and similar window-like openings set into them. You gather that the walls are thick enough to house a large portion of the monastery itself inside of them. And then several levels down the courtyard ends in what seems to be a building which mirrors the one that you passed under to get into this courtyard. So it's kind of like a rectangular type thing sloping down the hill with various terraces. And then, yeah.
Does it feel like quite an imposing structure?
No, it feels very natural. The architecture is such that it is very much
Fits into the environment.
yeah, very much not naturally occurring, but does blend in well enough. Yeah.
It like imitates it in a way.
Yeah, in a sense.
Interesting.
And it's very much got like vines and creepers up a lot of the walls, things like that. The stones in like the openings have been like smoothed, so it's not like cut rectangular blocks. It kind of does mirror natural stone, except perhaps smoother.
Does it feel more like Huey, or is it more like Elvish, or is it
You
more?
can make a history check with your advantage. Yeah.
It's stone.
It's made out of stone, yeah, it's a stone building.
Huh. 11.
11, not too sure. It doesn't look like any of the dwarven work that you are familiar with, because the walls are very plain, like engravings such as on his hammer is a very big dwarven thing, and you figure there would probably be a lot more detail to it if it was dwarven, or stories woven into the stone structure if it was dwarven, or else this was just like an outlier, like a very postmodernist dwarf impression of stonework.
We're in that phase.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but the space you find yourself in, there's several people, common looking folk, walking around as they were outside. It does look like it's very open. You can see along the walls there are some openings where monks stand very clearly on guard. not menacing at all, and a couple of people walk up to them, and the monks seem to interact with them and converse with them before turning them away. But yeah, there are a number of monks around, just walking around, of various shapes, sizes, and races. There seems to be a much more even spread of races in the monks that you see, at least so far, compared to outside. Like, you don't notice a particular number of Genasi monks or anything. Yeah.
Do we approach one of the people who are guarding something?
Is
or
there a
one of the-
front desk?
No, that's very much just open plan.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
We're gonna go walk.
Hey, man, I don't know.
Guarding, yeah.
I'll check out. Yeah, let's go check
Yeah.
the guard.
Awesome.
Do you want to do the talking?
No, you go.
Okay. Yeah, I'll approach one of the monks. Like, good evening, good afternoon.
Yeah, so it's evening.
Okay.
The person you approach is like a bald-headed woman with like a light grey, almost bluish skin. Looks to have like a build that is very like agile, I guess. Like very well-defined muscles, but not like bodybuilder big, just like a light strength kind of thing. Who's just standing there quite peacefully. And yeah, she'll walk up or return. Good evening. Have you travelled far to meet us here?
From Tomboda.
I see. Yeah.
Yes. Would it be possible, and I know this is going to sound very strange, but could we possibly speak to the leaders of the monastery?
I'm afraid that is not something that we offer to the general public.
We have sensitive information concerning the monastery.
Well, you're welcome to share that with me, and I will pass it along for you. I'm afraid I can't let you rub our halls of just that.
I don't want to sound rude, but what ranking do you have? Do you guys have a sort of ranking system?
There is the leader of the monastery, Viva Crow is her name, and she is the one who leads the monastery. Below that, there are the elders, and then below that, most of us are equal by way of ranking. We do not put as much stock in a hierarchy as many other organizations would.
I'll pipe up next to Zia and say, sorry, what did you say your name was again?
I didn't give my name, I'm afraid, and I'll respectfully keep it that way.
Alrighty, blank space. Let's just put it this way. If Viva Crow and your elders find out that you did turn us away after what might transpire in the next couple of days, you're going to be in big trouble. So I suggest you give us an audience with them.
Because
it is of,
safety concerns.
and I'll knock Zia in the frickin' thigh
I
and
hate
say
you
it
so
is
much.
of vital importance.
Okay, you can make an intimidation or persuasion check.
So I was more trying to be persuasive. So
Sure.
I'll,
Yeah.
let me have it. 15.
15. The person looks at you and
I got up.
yeah, like he's dying. And says,
But hands of hips though, sorry.
yeah, your goodwill is appreciated, but rest assured the monastery is quite secure. We are very aware of the possible dangers of these trials, and interference is not something that will be allowed to occur.
Have you seen any suspicious activity over the last couple of days?
Make another persuasion check.
21.
You say, it's not my place to share, but if it puts your mind at ease, no, everything has been perfectly peaceful here the last few days.
Okay, well, if you don't want to give us access to or an audience with your elders, I suggest you double guard.
Noted. Under what threat should we be doubling against? There are numerous threats to this monastery that an increased guard would have no effect against.
Well, let's just say that we have it under trusted word that something will happen soon.
I see. Well, thank you. If you'll give me your names, I will pass along your message as well as I can. I'm afraid without any more information or specific proof, I don't know how much I can do for you, but we do take the safety of those who visit us here seriously. Yeah.
I'll say, well, look, how about this? Let's make sure that you double the guard, and if there is any suspicious activity and your elders would like a audience with us after you let them know what's hip hop and happening, canon, we will give you our names. We're on the outskirts of the camp, so we'll be seeing you soon.
Look, the giant bear
All right.
by the.
They're really cool.
Okay.
And I'll say it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Is there a way to
So
sign
you
up
don't
for
need
trials?
names. Sign up should have already been completed.
Yeah, we want to sign up for the Carlos second fight because we were idiots and decided to last minute plan.
There are ways to still do that. Often combatants are pressed for time. However, that is not within the monastery's jurisdiction at this point. You'll have to talk to the Timboden delegation, and she'll gesture to you down a few levels down the terraced courtyard. Looks to be a a series of official-looking tents bearing the crest of Timboda, and she'll say, "Hey, you have closed for the evening, but if you talk to one of the administrators there, I can't make any promises, but that would be your best bet. I would suggest that you speak to them before the trials begin formally tomorrow."
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening and good luck in the trials that you're participating in.
I'm not, but thank you. Farewell. And they will, as you turn away, they'll just go back and assume a resting guard position.
Do you tell me what they say? Leave that on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say that if we want to sign up, we can go to that spot over there. They're closed now. We can go to them in the morning.
What does this spot look like? Is it like a concierge's desk?
At the moment, it just looks like a square tent with it looks like a couple of square gazebos set up, like those gazebos they'll have at like runners events type things. Kind of that type of a structure with like tent flaps rolled down to the floor so you can't really see.
Cool. I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna shout, "Hi, can somebody help me?"
No response.
I'll do it through my
I'm going to leave. I'm going to start walking back. Just not dealing with like a shit right now.
I'm gonna get on the table and say it like I'm in class.
There's no table. It's just a tent.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Can I try a attempt to peek in?
Yes. Perception check.
Excellent. 21.
Yeah, it's empty. There's they're set up in there, but or not set up, but in there, packed down, but there's none in there at the moment.
Fine, I'll go away now.
Cool. Awesome. So you two meet back up. Once again, you heading back to camp or anywhere else?
I'd love to stop by those food stalls.
Awesome. Awesome.
And I'll poke Zia.
Oh no, I left before you even started your whole speech.
You left without me?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, you head back to camp and probably arrive. How long will you spend cooking your stew for it to be?
It's a good question. 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay.
It's a full 2 hours.
Yeah, round trip. This probably would have been like 20 minutes for you, so you'd come back and to find them cooking stew. Yeah.
I will go up to her and be like, can I have my scalpel back, please?
You know, maybe if you hadn't poisoned my hands, I would have. But I think I'll hold on to it for another day.
Full of shit. And I'm gonna walk over to the hammer, Otto. I'm like, you said you travelled a lot?
Yes.
Where have you been?
I was at home and then they chased me.
Where is home?
It's Tango.
Do I know what time it is?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So
I know I do, but
you lived there for a while.
yes, I know, but never mind. Okay, how does that
What
spell?
do you mean? Pangro.
What do you mean by that? Like, do you remember this?
Well, like.
You know, but yes.
Okay. Oh, interesting. It's very. I spent time there. That was nice.
You have spent time in Pangro.
Yes.
You do not look like you have spent time in Pangro.
I can look like a lot of things, so.
You just see a blank expression on his face. He's imagining things.
Error 404.
Not found 100%. It's like, Otto can also look like many things. Many peoples can look like many things if they put on many outfits.
Yes, yes, I know.
There says utter damage. She means that not everyone from there looks like you.
Oh, yes, this is true. We eat some peoples that do not look like us.
You eat people. Interesting.
Oh, on occasion.
Pardon?
When food is hard to find, you
Yeah.
find food you eat.
Understandable. Where else have you been?
There was jungles, then there was deserts, then there was nice dwarven man, then there was forest, then there was deep, deep hole. We could not get across, so we travel, and then here. Oh, no, not here, city.
Oh my gosh. Jungles, deserts, dwarf man, deep hole.
Yes.
Could not cross, and then city, and then here.
Yes.
Okay. So you went through the tribal wastes, I assume,
Yes.
and then you came across the bindings, or the channel. Well, you went through three hammers, or met a dwarfen man, came to the channel, travelled to Tumboga, and now you are here.
Okay.
Oh gosh. How much have you always
There says, you see what I put up with.
Very much so, yes.
You've got it about right.
Have
As far as I
you
can figure.
travelled with them always, or how long have you been travelling together?
I'll leave him to share that with you.
How long have you been travelling with Bear?
I don't know.
Wonderful. Is he always like this?
Hard for me to know what you mean.
to deal with?
No, I find them quite pleasant.
Okay, interesting. And it, how did you two meet? I'm posing the question to both of them.
We meet in forest.
Okay.
Ben's just gonna go back to some of the food that I was chucked to her.
Forest of Twill?
Okay.
Or was it around Pangro or was it near the channel?
No, very far.
I can see like a vein in Zia and Lawrence, like getting like more and more.
Both of us are resisting the temptation to stab.
Many
So-
summers away from Bangor. Is this Lauren or Zia doing calculations?
It's both of us. Okay, so did you meet Bear in Pangro?
No.
No. Did you travel through Pangro, the jungle, the deserts, meet the dwarf man with Bear?
Yes, the dwarf man was there when I meet Bear.
And
The
before
dwarf
that?
man almost dies when he meets Bear.
Okay. I feel like I'm talking to a toddler. I'm like, oh, gold star!
Oh, really? You're like those.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, very hard to deal with.
Yes.
I'm
I
going
fear
to...
we actually have two parties. This is divided right down
Very much so.
And it's divided by IQ.
Yeah, so I'll...
and by gender, and by height,
And the weird thing is, Bear and the horses sit in the middle.
and so you grew up in Pangro.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Any interesting stories that you can tell me about Travellers?
It is very difficult place to live.
Yes.
Many things try to eat you. Many
Yeah.
things do eat friends,
Yeah.
and then you kill them and eat them.
Interesting. I knew that already. That doesn't useful. How long were you there?
Many summers.
Wow. How much is many?
Yes.
Okay. Have they set up all of the tents, or is it just you guys who have set up your tents?
I think I would have set up for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, not regardless.
Okay.
I'm only used to setting up one.
Okay. Well, call me when the food is ready.
The food is ready.
No. What?
The food is ready. Now he's saying.
The food is of the ready. We shall fight or eat.
Eats.
Yes.
I would love to get into a fight with you.
Eat first.
Okay, and then we'll fight.
Okay.
Non-lethal fight.
What is this?
Or
No
you
kill.
Can, you can fight
No
in
kill.
the trials. Okay.
No kill.
No promise.
Promise.
I joke. I joke.
Sure. Yeah, I'll eat.
Okay. I'll dish the bowl. It is auto-sized bowl, so you'd expect this for a normal serving. It is a salad bowl of stew.
Nice.
There is no means of like rice or any sort of carb. It is just stew.
Nice.
Awesome.
I want like a cask size amount of like mead or ale that I want to find at the food stands
Nice.
for everyone.
Yeah.
Some flagons and something that's on a stick.
Nice. Yeah, so you can find
Jericho just popped into my brain.
Meat sticks.
you can get for 5 silver like an animal on a stick, like a rodent type animal, like bunny size thing.
Cool.
Enough that you can tell the whole animal's on the stick, like say for the which has a very like quite a gamey texture to it, but is very nicely spiced, and it's like very much like, you know, if you go like to a country and get the street food, and it's like that's what this is, the equivalent.
Sick.
One of the tents does look like it's set up as a tavern. They'll give you a cask of ale for probably 10 gold.
Fucking festival prices, man.
Yeah, but would give you flagons for an extra 2 gold, but would promise to return the 2 gold if you brought the flagons back
Happy
the
with that.
following morning.
Cool.
Yeah, so 12 gold, 5 silver total, everything you like.
Cool. And I'll get. Does it look like you can like one meat stick can fill a person?
Looks like a decent meal, yeah. I mean, if you're
Or like is it like a hors d'oeuvre?
it's definitely not an hors d'oeuvre. It's more close towards like a full meal.
Okay.
If you're particularly famished, you might want something on top of it.
Okay.
That's-
I'll do 4 for the party
Awesome.
and 3 for bear.
Okay, great. Yeah, so that's 3.5 gold, I think, total then for those things. Nice.
Cool. And I'll make my way back.
Awesome. You would have seen as you walked along the camps, like a very kind of, for the most part, merry atmosphere. A few folks more reserved, and kind of a budding sense of like nervousness from some people. It's almost, you can almost tell just from the way people are walking who's going to be participating and who's just here to watch.
Oh,
By the
interesting.
way, some people are just a little bit nervous. And then there's some people who are like very clearly hardened warriors who are like very chilled about where they are. But the like food street that you walk down would have, a number of different dishes ranging from most stuff not too much more fancy than the meat stick. Nothing like restaurant level. But there would be like foods representing a variety of different cultures and like national dishes, and like pretty much the street food equivalent of a lot of different things.
Could I just ask somebody on the way what time the trials start tomorrow?
They would say that the doors to the monastery will open at dawn.
Is that when the trials start, or is that when the doors open?
That's when the doors open, that's all they know.
Okay.
What time is it now? Like evening?
It depends. Has it been 2 hours since you've been cooking the stew? Because then it would probably be around getting on towards like 9 o'clock, between 8:30 and 9.
Quite late.
Would I have found my way back before or after?
I think you'd find your way back. Before, probably. Yeah.
Cool. I'll hand out the meat sticks,
Nice.
and I'll give the extra 3 to you, Otto. And I'll say these are for bear, not for you. The ones for you.
Okay.
Thank you.
See the entire stick disappear.
Ui.
Pulls all of that meat off in one fell swoop.
Terrible.
Okay. Good friend has given you meat.
I like these. And they'll just, chop it all down, sticks and all, just
Very much
crush it in there.
I'll put my by the fire just to warm up a bit, and then I'll
Sorry, you'll put your what?
your
meat
my
stick.
meat
Yeah,
stick by the fire just warm up a bit, and then I'll go and find my tent and just do my classic Mulder function. I'll make a little dome over it.
Oh, your tent.
Yes. Is that okay?
I was just asking.
Until
How
it
dare
attacks.
you.
And I will. Oh, and I'll pour some milk for everybody.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, so you will enjoy a very hearty meal between a very generous helping of rather impressive stew and a very nicely spiced meat on a stick. Yeah, it's a warm fire, quite a peaceful evening. The weather, the rain seems to have dissipated for the most part. So it's kind of like humid, but not uncomfortably humid. You can hear the brook, sounds of the brook from where you guys are, and so it makes for quite a peaceful evening as the stars continue to shine brighter. A couple visible through the sparse trees that you guys find yourselves at. Yeah, anything you guys would like to chat through as you're sharing a meal together?
Picturesque as fuck.
Hell yeah. This is very traditional, like, adventuring party in the wilderness, sharing a meal together.
Good shit.
Or something you guys would like to do after dinner.
I'm
If you
going
guys
to-
would like to fight.
Yes, I'm going to tell Hi about meeting signing up for the trials.
Okay.
So the delegation, we need to meet them in the morning, preferably before everyone else wakes up, because then we don't have to wait in line if there is a line.
Okay.
I've already signed up for everything.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well then it's just going to be us.
I'll say on that, the doors open at dawn tomorrow.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So we need to just be prepared for that.
And what time would dawn be? Getting 8 hours of sleep wise.
I'll say you don't have to worry about that too much tonight. Given your short rest early in and after the time that's led up to it, you guys will be chilling.
Okay.
Yeah, in this case, a hearty meal and whatnot will have gone a decent amount towards a long rest already. So,
Yummy.
Yes.
Possibly retailing one of the stories from the road as well, so it'll tell you. And then there was a stupid robber, man. He comes out of bushes, he sees bear, and then he runs away screaming.
We were also attacked by robbers.
Oh!
One of them is missing a foot.
Did you eat the foot?
No, although you put the foot back on. Never mind. And I couldn't get to keep him, so I could practically torture him.
I'll glare at Zia and be like, that was my story to tell Zia.
I'm sorry.
Literally, I was just about to tell our new
Hi, can I
friend.
please have my scalpel back?
I'll tell you what. You two are gonna fight, right?
Are they gonna fight?
Whoever wins
Oh,
can
that's
have
so
the scalpel.
exciting.
No, it is my scalpel.
Not anymore.
Exciting.
What is scalpel?
I'll pull out the scalpel. It's magic.
Too thick, okay.
yeah, it's literally like smaller than what you're thinking.
Okay, we fight?
Yeah.
Hi, would you like another flagon of ale? I feel like this is gonna be rather fantastic.
Sure. I would.
I will pour 2, drink a whole one, pour another one for myself.
Awesome.
Can I go up to Leica and be like, can I have Hi's flagon, please? Very stealthily. Can I roll for stealth?
I'm not stealthy.
Yeah.
You're not stealthy. Depends. Yeah, you can roll for stealth. Yeah. I mean, I imagine you would have set the cask up so people can just. So it's not in a stealthy place. So it's not the easiest, but
Shit.
I'm not stealthy at all.
yeah, yeah.
12.
What's your passive perception? Okay. I mean, you are good at the moment, unless you do anything like on the verge of being noticed. But I is not occupied at the moment.
I have my suggestion, however. I had to force him in to his flagon.
Oh my god.
I thought that was where this was going.
I did not clock that at all.
I didn't think of that.
So it is a one dose thing. So you can pour, if you want to pour half of it, you can, but then it's only got a chance of working.
No, I'm using all of it.
Okay.
But do you like it immediately regretting it?
Yeah, I like it.
It's either this or stab him, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I mean, I wouldn't be able to, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do I see this happening?
Yes. He's right in front of you.
Right, that's true.
I'm
I'll
gonna
just
do
roll
this
my
sleep.
eyes back.
I think he needs a good night's sleep.
You would see the color of it is not the sleep one.
After Crimson dying.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk away.
Sleight of hand? So he doesn't notice.
I don't think I'd be watching.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to make sure that it's very much like.
It dissolves almost instantly.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go over. I assume I have a flagon.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it would be very awkward if I just walked up with only High's flagon. Anyway, yeah. So I'll be like, yeah.
Oh, glad you're coming around.
So fight.
Yes.
Sorry, just before, I'm going to pour
Absolutely.
one more flagon
Yes.
and offer it to Bear and see if they take it.
They won't. They'll look at you, but they won't respond.
Okay. If you want anything else, Bear, just let me know. I'll sit next to Bear and watch the fight.
Okay.
Yet again,
Concern.
they get more attached to the NPC
Oh, yeah.
animals than anything else.
Yeah.
Always. They're
How
like,
would Bear respond to like a...
I was literally killed for the Bear right now.
that's a good question. I don't. Bear would have travelled with a dwarf before, and I think it would be determined by how they viewed the dwarf that he travelled with.
Okay, fair enough.
If you want to make an oath with your.
Am I just disarmingly charming?
I think make an animal handling check. There's like a baseline, you know, even on a failure you're not going to get eaten, but just to see how...
15.
15, yeah, Bear is pretty...
Sorry, I didn't say sit on Bear. I just
No,
said
no,
next
no,
to me.
yeah,
Cool,
just next to
cool,
you.
cool.
Looks to be fine, have no positive or strong negative feelings either way about you sitting near them. We'll just continue doing their bear stuff.
It's like,
Yeah. Cool. So, do you guys want to fight? Well, I mean, you guys can discuss it, but you can. There's definitely still clearings open to fight in the field. You could fight in the forest if you want some interesting terrain things around the brook.
forest.
I'll let you guys can decide all the parameters of this fight in
Why
terms
don't we start a bet going around? We can make some money with everyone we can.
Oh my god, hi. There are times when you are really annoying, but this is not one of those times. I'll get up and shout, fight! Who wants to bet?
I know I'm
Performance
going to lose looking at this guy because honestly,
Let's
Like
start
he's-
us off short.
fucking like you are humongous,
3. Okay.
and
I
I'm not
also-
an up close and
Yeah,
personal
What is it?
fighter.
Performance?
Yeah, or you can give them advantage.
I'm going to say to you, I'm very much using this as a training session, not a I am fighting to prove a point or kill you.
He will
Oh, no.
No, it was never a point of I am going to kill you. It was just
crack his knuckles, and just before we roll initiative, he will say, "But you make me cry, so now I make you."
excuse me. Excuse me.
Cool.
Can we roll for initiative?
Is
Not
that
11.
11? There's maybe like 2 people who look like just travelers will come up.
Can I roll insight? Just to see if he's telling the truth or not.
Yes.
Oh,
That
fuck.
means roll a persuasion or a deception check.
What was it?
Insight.
Insight. 21. Initiative was 18. No, 16.
Do you get advantage in all insight checks?
No, just plus 3 and I rolled an 18.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got me. I got 17.
Cool.
Yay.
He is telling the truth.
Fuck! Fuck! Okay. This is
Or
wonderful.
believes himself to be telling the truth.
Okay. Well,
Shit on initiative.
Yeah, Jones, there's like 2 dudes who pull up
Exactly what.
and are like, fight.
Yeah,
We'll.
those two.
Oops. We're fine.
How many people?
2.
2. Worth it. I'm gonna put down. I'll say we only take bets of 5 gold up.
We could do a couple silver, but afraid we're not.
Fine, I bet 20 silver.
I bet 50 silver on. I'll bet 50 silver Zia wins.
I'll bet 50 silver. That's 0 wins.
oh, fuck.
The other 2, the one will be like,
that one, not the scrawny one.
Right. The one, I'll bet 7 silver on the green one, and I was like, I'll do 5 silver. Yeah,
On Otto.
both on auto, yeah. Cool.
You're the first move, Speedy Friends.
Speedy pants.
Rogue vs. Barbarian, a tale as old as no one's ever tried this before.
I'll shout one more time. Don't kill each other. Otto, if you kill her, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I'm very much going to be like,
Yeah, if you win, you
No,
get your
no.
scalpel back.
fuck you.
Okay, maybe you don't get it back.
I'm going to I'm gonna do another down of my flagon, and then I'm gonna walk up to where they are and like center myself in the middle and say, okay, I want a good clean fight, no biting, no
I think it's
funny business, non-lethal attacks only.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna shoot a firebolt into the air and say,
Oh.
yeah.
Okay, nice. Do you guys want to get a map and map this up, or you find it worth mining it, or how much
I
do you
don't
want
mind
to
theater
trade
of
to?
minding it. I've done
What?
theater of mind like how many bites in a row?
And then yeah, for the purpose of this, you don't need to specify your damage is non-lethal. That's a given. So
You guys are going to be broke after this.
I'm gonna go back into the bed.
sorry.
Sit next to bed.
So this is happening in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want, and we have 2 people watching.
I'll tell Luna to light up the space that they're in.
Nice. Awesome.
I don't like you guys. I had shenanigans. And then my shenanigans no longer work now. Thank you.
Because of us.
Yes.
Shit.
Yes, but now I have 2 spectators. Anyway.
Awful. Plus bed.
No, I don't care about you guys.
They very much look like peasants. Hey, they're like the kinds of people that you would have loved terrorizing back in your day, if they proved to be unsavory folk. You don't know at all. I mean, just from the look of them, clearly peasants. You don't know at all how good or bad a person you are. But just so you
Okay.
know, these aren't people that you.
Well, I have been pissed
particularly
off today,
worry
so
about.
let's do this. So much happier. I'm doing first. What am I doing? I have to figure this out. Okay. I'm going to. Did we say that me transforming was an action?
It's an action, and then when you do that, you can use your fear as a bonus action.
Okay. And I wouldn't have advantage on any of my stuff to do my rogue stuff.
Unless you tripped them. Or it's something else that would give you.
That is
advantage.
this is why rogues don't get into fights with barbarians.
Yeah, Gabriel, why'd you initiate that, man?
Totally.
Yeah, Gabriel.
You asked for a fight, I give you fight.
I know. I was.
Want to fight?
Cool. So what do you do?
Yes.
What
I am
does the
going
spectator
to
see?
use my turn to Albert Tara. So you need to make a wisdom save. So do the peasants and bear and
Cool.
everyone.
Everyone wisdom saves.
Question.
Yes.
Do you have Wednesday's character sheet with you?
I do.
9.
That makes a difference.
14.
14 you save.
Bear is frightened, and one of the peasants. What's the DC?
12.
Both the peasants actually.
Yay.
But even on that, like they're clutching each other, like what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Bear.
I got 9.
You fail.
12.
Fuck you. Okay. You save.
I'm gonna shout and say, boo, no cheating!
How do you react to seeing Zia?
What did you roll?
If there's a reaction,
You saved.
morphing
Oh, okay.
into some. It's not that they have to use their movement to get away, right? It's that they you and Barry would together just be fighting, but just not really.
Cue the
Literally,
approaching
in-game as well.
explanation. Yeah.
Um,
And then I would just stay where I am. I wouldn't move closer or anything.
Okay, sure.
is that your turn? Or
Yeah.
Okay, then that's perfect, because my reaction is I see you turned into something out of my fucking nightmares, and I will immediately go, Hammer! And rage and run straight for you.
Cool.
How does it look as you rage?
So, his scales are usually uniform and tight with his body. As he rages, they flex up, giving him this sort of more muscular, burly appearance. Those horns that usually tilt forward curve further upwards.
Cool.
And he is going to start making some attacks.
Okay. I have 31 hit points. We said that half my, so we just round down to would be 15.
Okay, first attack, I'm going to start attacking recklessly actually. It's 2 turns for a total of 18 to hit.
Dang.
Ouch. This is new.
You rolled 2 10s to hit.
He has an advantage in both attempts.
Plus 8 to hit, apparently.
That is going to be 8 plus 6 is 14. No, plus 2 is 16 points of bludgeoning. He's going to knock you 5 feet back with the swing.
Oh, shit.
And then with his momentum, he's going to reverse the grip and bring it down on your head for a second.
That's so cool.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Okay, that's another 11 plus 8 is 16 to hit.
Fucking shit stuff.
And that's going to be 8 plus 6 is another 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy
Big
moly.
maths.
30 damage total.
Classic.
Sorry, wait,
Ooh.
did I say 14, 16? I'm raging.
Okay, 32
Oh,
damage
yeah, cool.
total.
Cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
So that would have taken you down if you didn't get a little bit extra.
wow.
Yeah, if you went
Wow.
first, you would just be ow.
Glad you guys are enjoying this.
Cool.
Yeah, like
that
this
would be
Well,
insane.
I'm just scared.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like a screams inside.
Yeah, your turn. You have advantage now because those were reckless attacks.
Mm-hmm.
On both of my
On both
attacks.
your attacks.
Thank you. Nat 20. And both 16s, so
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
21 and 20.
Awesome. Awesome.
Okay.
Mess him up.
Mess him up, fuck him up. I'm gonna shout, kick him in the nuts!
Okay, I don't know how many d4s I have. So that's d4, d4.
So it'll be 8 plus 64.
d4, yeah.
I've got if you need.
That's a lot of dice.
4, 4, 1, 1, 1. I think that's a 1. So that's 5, 8 is 13. No, yes?
5 plus 8 is 13.
Yeah, so that's 13 damage. You take. Oh, fuck, that's true. Fuck. Fuck.
So it's 8 base plus what's on your dice.
Well, it's. What am I doing?
It's 12 on the dice.
Well, on the
Yeah,
dice plus
I
8
know.
is 20.
But.
How many hit points do you have?
It's not going to make a difference in this story.
Okay, well then it's plus 4, so then that's. Oh my. Maths. My brain is not mathing.
If it's 12 on the die, you'll deal 20 damage this time.
So it's psychic damage and slashing damage.
Yes.
So I didn't figure out which.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. It's plus 4, so then that's. What is my brain
It's 20.
doing?
It's 20
Okay,
damage.
20 damage.
Half to 10.
Fuck! Ah, yes,
Oh
that's
my
true.
God.
So raging.
That's rough.
That's annoying.
That is rough, man.
Wow.
You will never die.
What is
I've been
damage?
saying it.
No.
So what do you do? slashing
Yeah.
into my scales to barely penetrate the surface.
Mhm.
Stop it, it tickles!
Yo.
Why don't you have a bite attack?
Because you don't have bicycle. I'm afraid that question's like a month or two late.
Yeah.
How much damage did I take?
32.
32.
Holy
I need to do
shit.
a wisdom save.
You do, that's right.
That is fucking
Shit.
hilarious.
12.
You're fine.
Okay.
Nice. That is fucking hilarious.
Another attack as you're slashing into me. I'm going to just punt you with the blunt broad end of try and hit you just under the chin. Ooh, 25.
Jeez
Mhm.
Louise.
Oop, that's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, that's 8, 10, 16 points of bludgeoning.
Ooh, I'm down. That's fine.
Down like proper.
Yeah, I'm unconscious, and I don't go back to Zia. So.
Crack on.
As he's standing over you, he goes, "What the fuck is this thing?" And you can see energy rippling at the corners of his mouth.
Mhm.
Speak now. Is this your friend, or is this creature that dies?
Unfortunately, friend.
We don't know much about it either. But yeah, Zia's in there.
Yeah, back off, buddy. And I'll
By
turn
all
to Ben
means,
and
kill Zia.
say like, it's pretty cool.
Are you gonna get between us?
Hey,
You're gonna get between us.
are you motioning?
I am standing directly over, about to blast her with the breath.
Oh, with the breath.
What else did you think the whole
I
fucking
just
energy
thought
was?
it was like.
Oh, I just thought the energy
Yeah,
was
I thought it
emanating.
was like
Godzilla.
Yeah, like Godzilla, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Basically flickers
Yes.
of like this purplish,
Okay.
pinkish, almost not exactly flame, more energy coming out of the corners of his mouth.
Damn. Yeah, then totally.
I'll also get between them and I'll have my shield out.
I'll get between you guys and like have some fire in my hands, and I'll have Luna look menacingly.
The
Ross
peasants,
looking
the
there.
peasants just run off their large face, not getting their silver even though they won at this point.
And I'll say, back off, buddy.
Scales,
Don't worry. She's in there.
scales on the back of his neck stand up even further. He says, "This thing, I've seen it before in my dreams. It must die."
Not by your hands.
Not by my hands. You sleep off.
Hmm. Back off.
Make a persuasion check.
Well, gladly.
Can I go wisdom save against it?
Yes.
I'm sorry to take control
No,
here,
not
but
at all, not at all.
this
Yeah,
is-
it's your choice how you want to respond to that. Then check for some
I roll well. I rolled a 10.
19.
19.
Looking up at you. Fire in my hand. I'll say, back off.
Luna being menacing.
Luna being menacing.
The mouth.
The hammer drops down, and you see him kneel in front of you,
Ha!
as you wish, Your Highness.
I'll stump it up.
Okay.
I'll look at you and I'll slap her in the face. Something happened.
She's out.
I'm
Cold.
unconscious.
Help me carry her back to the tent.
Fine.
I'll take her legs.
I have to wisdom save. I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
She feels weird.
Say make the save at disadvantage. Yeah.
Can I make you say while you're unconscious?
We'll still say that way.
You gross. You
we'll just put her in her tent. This is a bit from the outside.
As you're putting her in the tent, I just want a quick word with Laika. He'll slip in.
I'll head back to my tent as well.
Okay. Switch into Dwarvish. Very trim, proper, uncharacteristic for this.
Oh,
This terrible.
okay.
As if you're speaking to a dignitary almost.
Oh shit, okay.
And he speaks to you and he says, Your Highness, you acquaint yourself with dangerous company. Is this of your own machinations?
I'll look to Bear and Dwarvish and say, what the fuck is happening right now?
Bear speak Dwarvish.
There only speaks common.
Cool, I'll look at Bear a little bit more and be like, cool, this is happening. Just who are you, man? In Dwarvish.
Water. The Amber. Of Clan Underglass.
You have so many surprises, man. It's so strange. How do you know my family? Okay.
Old dogs family?
Oh,
I'm speaking in common at this point.
oh, okay.
Old dogs family?
No. No.
Are we in there?
No. They're generally divided into 3 clans,
Yeah.
like many families within the clan.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I get it.
Yeah.
We're not from one trailer park, no.
Yeah.
What's a park? Look, they're a bit rough around in Dwarvish. They're a little bit rough around the edges, but I find myself in need of friends. So I'm stuck with what I have.
Then for the moment being, I shall serve as your god. Protect me from whatever that thing was.
Okay, look, I heard God, and that's not gonna happen. What are you implying right now?
I'm implying that you are in need of protection.
Oh,
Guard.
yeah, I know, I'm being a character now. Not yet.
You just hear from the tent.
Yeah.
Like it, you idiot!
Yeah. Look, I think after what happened to our friend, I think that is a good idea. How do I know I can trust you?
How do you know you can trust anyone you choose to appoint yourself with?
Yeah, I'll look back at like the weird monster thing in the tent and be like, you make a good point.
From what I have learned from a good friend, you trust nothing but God.
I'll look at the ground and then look back at the tent and and say, well, in my brief time outside of the 3 hammers, I've come to know lots of awful people and some kind ones too. And even though the kind ones do tend to be a little bit monstrous, I'm happy I met them anyway. So you don't seem like too much of a monster, if that's what my intuition's telling me.
I'm no monster, my friend.
Yeah, I like you there.
That is friend.
Okay.
You have given that me. That is friend.
Okay. You have an accords, good sir.
Take your entire arm.
Ah.
Very gently shake. So, trials, you fight together?
We're actually going to fight. Yes, we want to. Zia and I need to sign up early tomorrow morning. But the plan is for the 3 of us to gold from it. Is that something you're going to do?
Yes.
Well, if you want to team up with us, we'll gladly have you, but I also understand if it's something you want to do by yourself.
Team up means no hammer time, yes?
Sorry?
Team up means no hammer?
No, team up means very hammer.
Then yes!
Very lots hammer. Everywhere hammer.
Okay, you point, I smash.
I think we're going to be very good friends, Mr. Hammer.
Okay. Your friend, he ran from bullets.
Yeah, he's a tall idiot.
Okay.
Why? What?
Bullets chase you. I do not chase you.
Hmm. What are you doing?
I'm checking stuff.
Always with him busy monologuing. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I will say, what was you saying?
I say that.
Oh, the bullet.
The bullets are after your ass.
Yeah. I'll say, did you see any of them on the way here?
No, I see them in Grand Bazaar and not again.
You were in the Grand Bazaar?
Yes. Making preparations.
Wow. Seems like you've been very close all this time.
Yeah.
It's a bit creepy.
What is this creepy?
Ah, okay. Look, man, just keep your distance, and I don't trust you fully yet, but if you have my back, I'll have yours, I guess. I'm still saying it's all in Dwarvish, by the way.
And in Dwarvish, I would respond in kind, but probably with a phrase known to dwarves as an accord.
Can I inside check him?
Yeah,
Just to see what his general vibe is?
sure.
12.
And a lot of dwarves.
Yes, sir.
Seems to be genuine with everything you said. If he's hiding any malicious intent, he's hiding it better than a 12 will reveal.
I just want to let you know that I don't really trust any bullets. In fact, I hate them all.
I'm not bullet. Your friend is more bullet than I am bullet.
Which friend?
I'll just look over towards her tent, and in your head you'll hear the monster.
Good to know.
It was good to give her the beating she deserves. No one makes me cry.
She is.
Respect.
What's your relationship with Mia?
She's good friend.
Good friend. I think, yeah, look, Zia rubs people the wrong way, but she's not actually rubs people. I know that's probably what you learned from that.
You and Zia are the love making.
Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest.
Okay.
Never.
Damn!
Jeez.
Okay.
Her and Mia, though, is a completely other story.
Oh, I know. I hear many stories.
You say you heard it many times. How close are you to these people, man? I feel like are you listening in on them? Sometimes it's gross.
No.
That's
baby.
really gross.
Sometimes okay. Baby.
I'll look at Bear and be like,
If it's all been a Dwarvish thing.
yeah, I know. you're not with the bullets, though, I'm happy to have your company.
Bullets are good for gold and fighting. What else they do, I don't care. No fucks given.
Did you ever work with them on any of their exotic animal trade?
Ah, yes.
Would you happen to know where their warehouse is?
I happen to know inside knowledge on the bullets. I'd assume I would have. I'm muscle, so I'm assuming I would have been hired to subdue larger beasts.
Yeah. Even though they don't have a warehouse of sorts, they do keep everything in the pens that Zia was kept in when she was kidnapped. The beasts, any beasts bigger than that, or more dangerous than that, are kind of sourced by special order for whoever they're going to. And so there's never more than like a day's turnaround on where a beast is kept.
Okay. What is warehouse?
A place where they keep their animals.
Then yes,
You do.
it is same place as bar.
Same place as bar.
Yes.
Good to know.
Okay.
Very good to know.
You wish to die?
Maybe one day. Not right now, though.
I do not understand this one, but okay. You fight, survive, every day. Harder and harder. You keep fighting. World is a cruel place. World is dangerous. But your scales get harder. And your heart gets harder too. And then someday you find someone worth fighting for. And this is good friend. Like that.
I'll flip the sending stone in my fingers and then look back at Zia and say, I think I know what you mean.
Okay. We rest now. Big day tomorrow. Lots of smashing to do.
Would you be keeping the sending stone on the bed holding? Or?
Oh no, it's kept in the back.
Yeah. Alright, well, then with everyone retiring to their tents, we can all take a long rest, and we'll go to a quick break there, and be back in a second for the formal beginning of the long way to trials.
Yay!
Cool, so welcome back. So, we'll pick up from dawn, a peaceful night's sleep for some of you, so you do get your long rest and wake up with a bit of a headache, but, chilling. Yeah, so,
The consequences of my own actions.
yeah. I imagine you all make your way to the doors. I think you wanted to get there slightly before they opened.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so you arrive. There's a couple of other people who look like they're getting up, stretching, but by no means home affairs type queue. Yeah, as the sun peaks over the horizon, which you guys can't see the sun peaking from where you're at, but you know, the door's open, and you are free to walk into the monastery. You two see the same things that they did yesterday, except the difference being that the tent that you guys know about is now open. The front flap is set up on several poles, and there's a desk at the front. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys will head straight there.
Can I tell Zia to sign me up, and can I look for the same guard that we talked to yesterday?
Absolutely, yeah, sure. You can make a perception check.
Boulder Fury, man.
Yes.
You have strange toothpick thing. I
Yes.
came yesterday. Yes.
Oh, that is true. I'll hand it to you.
Strange weapon. Very sharp, but small.
Yeah.
What you use this for?
I don't actually know.
I was trying to figure out a knife. Okay.
I think it has magical properties, but
Oh, magic to work.
I mean, it sparks, but
This thing is good for making fire, but not good weapon. Oi!
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw it in your direction to try and land right at your feet.
cool.
Throw the
The scalpel.
The scalpel.
scalpel.
Good fight, but you try funny stuff again. I kill you next time, okay?
Yeah, Zia, why do you transform?
There's no plausible way that I would win that fight without doing that.
So you are from Palindro, you say?
I have been there, yes.
You see people.
What are you laughing at?
You were just about to say Finn for that fight. No, that'll be the next one.
You see people like me.
Did I see people like him? In the Travelers?
Yes.
Yes.
You have seen several bands of dragonborn that look of the same race as him. Emerald in Pangro, Ruby in Sunso, and what was the other one?
Sapphire.
Sapphire in Boreas.
Does Leica know where the Travellers are?
You know where they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
It basically borders on Travellers.
One of them, yeah, different city to where the
Yeah,
other is
different
from, but
There
You're
is-
eastern.
Middle.
Oh, that's so much worse.
There are lots of you guys. Different colours too.
You see him just clutch his pearls a little bit. Rude.
Okay.
So that a monk isn't there?
Not
And
easy.
I'm up to a
Yeah.
human.
Yeah, Bill.
Yeah.
Different colours of
as
you.
as you approach, you see behind the thing a gnomish fellow, and he nudges his what's the other word for like a coworker? Is it just a what's the word for someone? Colleague, yeah. Nudges his colleague next to him and is like, look, it's like, hey, Mephisto! It's Norbert, who you signed up for the trials with. And you recognize Bernice next to him. And they are look to be the ones manning the Tidwell delegation. Here at least.
Then get him.
Mephisto, how's it going? It's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you as well, Morbid. I'm good. I'm excited for the trials.
Oh, I can't wait to see you. I'll put a lot of gold on you.
Good to know.
Oh, that's where that rumor came from. It was Norbert all along.
We love Norman.
Speaking of person I haven't met before, where do we bet on the trials? Is there a little booth like this one? First one?
No official booths. No, you would go through any of the bookies or people out in the camps.
Okay, and then just around.
Yeah, the more higher up nobles have their own leagues and whatnot. We just handle the admin here.
Okay.
It is Bernice sitting at like a, either of them sitting at like
It's
a
because
book
you were
table,
drinking
like a book open, while they're both just chatting, standing there.
At the moment, they're just chilling. I mean, Bernice is kind of grumpy, but this is very much like crack of dawn, so they're just getting ready for their day's work. But yeah.
I'm like, if it's any, what am I trying to say? If it's not an issue, could my friend and I sign up for Colosseum fight?
No, I hope you sign up already.
I didn't sign up when we went with High and everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. And I wouldn't have signed up as Dia.
So you can tell that she's mistaken.
No. I went with my friends to sign up, but
Okay. Yeah.
I tried
Alright.
to cut the line.
Okay.
And my friend almost after a riot.
sign up to adventurers who are coming in from other planes or waited for.
It's a family emergency, sorry. Just, loved one, kick the bucket.
Deception.
It's true.
Can I
Good
get
advantage, yeah.
good advantage?
Yeah.
It's a 1 and a 19.
Wow.
Wow.
Which
Which is great because she rolled an 18 on the inside.
Oh! So a faulty dirty 20.
Nice. Yeah, she said, understandable. Sorry for your loss. Take out the book and just, say you can sign your names here. You'll be put on the list and welcomed in a few days.
I'll sign my first name and say, see it? Full name?
Ray?
Cool.
Cool. Okay. I'll say, anything else?
What time do the monks' trials begin?
Are we allowed to watch them?
So there'll be the opening ceremony in about an hour, and you're welcome to head down to the Colosseum at the moment now and reserve your seats. And then, yes, today's events will be open to the public. Tomorrow's events will be closed. The monastery will not open its doors, but then the following days will be the trials that you guys will be participating in.
And what time does it start today?
Each day it'll start an hour after sunrise.
Thank
Oh,
you.
so it's going to happen quite soon.
Yes.
Right after the opening ceremony. Okay. Maybe we get some grub.
I believe outside the monastery there's been a semi-official food
But it was like
street.
a stadium situation.
We'll see if they are selling there. But if you want breakfast now, that would be your best bet.
Okay.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. And enjoy the trials if you manage to watch them.
Likewise.
I know we didn't get to chat to the leader of the monastery. We can always try and sneak our way into chatting to them.
That's a good idea.
Ceremony.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. Also will shout and say like, hey, is the monk that we talked to yesterday here? Can they see me? Do you want to chat again?
Make a performance or persuasion check.
Can I help by hearing that there's probably a crowd of people, right? Seeing that is trying to get attention, I'll pick her up if she'd let me, and I put her on my shoulders to stand. I'll allow it.
Third.
You don't see anyone rushing towards you at the moment, at least.
Can I just do a perception check to see if they're
Yeah.
13.
13. So no, there's a lot of monks and a lot of them are quite similar in their robes.
Thank you, Otto. Never do that again. Thank you.
Is Bear with us?
That's a good question.
No.
Did I let Bear in?
Yeah, if you had brought Bear up to the gates, Bear would have been us turning outside.
Rude.
Damn. How dare they?
Cancel monastery tool.
Yeah.
Oh well, they all have to die now.
Yeah.
You wanted an invasion, you got one.
Yeah.
Sure.
Bear would have been very happy to spend the day pondering the deeper things in their lives.
The woods are right there.
Exactly.
And there was mentions of a brook of some sort.
Yep.
Bears will do what
This is
bears
Bear
do.
country. Yeah.
This is Bear country.
Welcome to Jackass.
We
I'll,
fit it right
do
here.
you? I'll turn to the group and be like, okay, I really want to get some grub. I also really want to make some bets before we find our seats. So should we do the great idea and split the party?
Yeah, I can go save seats.
Okay.
Is there leftover stew? Or did we finish all of it?
I finished all.
Okay, you finished all of it. Okay, wonderful.
Classic.
You wish to find grubs? Put on a shovel.
No, not that kind of grubs.
No, food.
Not
food,
bugs.
Food, Otto.
Food.
Otto. Food.
What is the difference?
No, normal people food. People food, like the sticks we
Stick-
had
stick
and the
food.
stew
Stick
we
food.
had.
Okay.
Stick food. Okay. Cool. Same as last night.
Cool.
Sans the -3 for
Sounds good.
bear.
Uh-huh.
And a keg of.
You're with,
100%.
sorry?
Nothing. You
Alright.
said the same.
Um,
Do you want to cast a veil?
Yes.
who are you wanting to bet on and how much? The betting options there's no official list available of everyone who signed up, so it would be mostly the rumored people.
So it's strength and what today?
Nothing
Today's
today.
It's just the
On the
monks.
first day, it will be,
Oh, so we have time for that. Then I'll
Yeah,
that's good now. That's good.
it's today, tomorrow, and then you
Together.
guys.
No,
So
no worries. It's chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, for 5 silver a pop, you're welcome to get some street food and then make your way. They would have given you directions to the Colosseum, which would have been down the terraced courtyard, out the bottom of the monastery there, and then out from there, down the hill a bit further would be kind of carved out from the hill you're in, a large circular Colosseum. Grandstands carved out of stone with numerous seats in them, a large, hundreds of feet in diameter sand pit, a number of gates set around the sand pit, obviously like a drop between the stand and the pit, gates for things to come out into it. There would be monks chilling on the hill between the monastery and the Colosseum, who would some of them would be meditating, some would be walking down there, would generally be cordial to you guys as you pass. You'd be ushered through the entranceways and whatnot, and out into the monastery stands to choose your seats. From where you guys sit, it looks like there is it's carved out of the hill, so the hill is the circular thing and the hill slopes down around it. So at the far end from where you guys emerge is where the stands are at its lowest. And at that area there seems to be a set of a number of boxes, presumably for the more fancy, as well as a stage type setup there. But it's very much wherever you guys sit, you'll have a good view of the thing.
Are there any empty boxes?
Everywhere pretty much is empty at the moment.
Okay, so the stadium is kind of just filling up.
Yeah, you guys are among the first.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Can
I'll
I ask
scrubs
one
at this.
Can I ask one of the monks how long this opening ceremony will take? Is there anything interesting happening during the opening ceremony? It's like not just going to be some big speech or whatever.
Sure. The response to you is very much but that is important,
Yeah.
it's so meaningful, but
Yeah, I see it.
they reckon between half an hour and an hour, and nothing unbelievable from it. There's usually a speech from the monastery leader, sometimes from one of the other monastery leaders, and then from the merchant lords as well.
I want a box.
Who's going for seats? You're going for food.
I went
I
to
was
seats.
going to see.
I'm breaking off from you. I'm gonna go and try and join the monks that are meditating.
Okay.
Get my mind a little bit.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, this is not a time, so this is very boring. I must stay there for class.
Okay. We'll see you back at camp or?
I'll find you.
Okay.
As we
features of the city.
Yeah. Just the merchant lords? Is there any other important delegates from across the continent, or is it just them?
Just them as far as I'm aware.
I'll get cask and stuff and be like,
Nice.
Are you taking the cask to the tents or to where we're sitting?
to where we're sitting, obviously.
Because oh my gosh, of course. Okay.
You get a few strange looks from the monks, but you would be allowed in with your food. One would probably warn you not to cause trouble.
This is a baseball game, right?
As in, yeah, don't throw a cask at anyone, but you're allowed your own food and drink. Yeah, you can find them without too much trouble once you get inside. I think you would very easily notice Otto sitting down and meditating with the monk, given how large he is. Unless you would have looked for a more secluded spot.
I would like to just, while I'm sitting there, take a little bit of time. I'm gonna speak with animals and get him chirping like a bird.
Okay.
Put his arms out like this, hoping that he can get some of it to sit on him.
Nice. Yeah, sounds good. You get 3 birds. Swag. Yeah, given the empty state of the stadium at the moment, although there is more people filing in with you, even just a few minutes after them, you're able to catch up with Hai and Zia and sit down. Where would you have chosen seats?
Probably right on the edge.
Cool.
Like, so you can just look down.
Nice.
Sit.
Sounds good.
No, thank you.
Pizza?
Yes, please.
Somebody
So-
respects my
You
decisions.
guys would also find, in just walking close around there, a magical barrier in front of your seats that extends up from the pit, so that you can't jump in from there, and you assume as well things can't get out of there.
If I touch it, I get zapped.
It's just a pressure, kind of like a wall,
Mm.
but made of like magic, whatever the texture of magic is. Not harmful at all,
Zia,
just there, immovable.
you should stroke this. It feels like a furry wall.
No thanks.
Bit of a flame.
So the opening ceremony is there's going to be a speech done by the leader, the merchant lords, and maybe one of the other monastery leaders. I like how you think magic is fairy.
Well, if you felt it, like I said, then you
I'm
would
not
get
feeling the fairy wall.
I'm gonna feel
Nice. Does it feel fairy to you?
No.
What does it feel like to
What does
Hannah?
magic feel like to Hai?
This magic just feels smooth.
I don't want to sit through speeches. Speeches are not my thing. When are we planning on are we planning on getting the attention of the leaders so we can chat to them?
You don't want to sit through the reason why we're here is opening ceremony speech.
No, I don't want to sit through an hour of people speaking about stuff.
It's probably literally going to be like 20 minutes. I just feel, Zia, you should have some like decorum when we're in this like coliseum, you know, respect amongst like traditions, you know?
Traditions.
It's
Sure.
short for traditions.
So the leader will also be one of the ones giving the speech, so you wouldn't be able to find and talk to them.
No, I don't.
Yeah, also like on that point,
Yes.
that person that you want to talk to is going to make the speech. So I'm like noticing
Lyca, you are an idiot. I do not want to speak to her or them during their speech. Because that would be idiocy.
so you want to go
Okay.
after?
Yes.
Cool. It's like black and male. Okay.
Right. So,
I'm going to walk outside of the Colosseum.
Where you
and
going,
just-
Zia?
I'm going for a walk.
you would
Okay.
also, I don't know where you're walking. If you walk back the way you came, you'd also see.
Yeah.
What's that problem?
Okay.
I think she's angry that she lost the fight.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
I've made my own personal hell.
That makes a lot of sense. Cool.
Alright. So, over the next a few minutes, the stadium fills up until it is packed. The sun crests over the furthest edge of the thing, and I don't want to say a gong because that's so traditional monk, but there's a signal that things are going to start
Drums,
soon.
bells.
Yeah, big
Oh,
horn.
That one,
Yeah.
let's go with that one. I like it.
Like the ones in How to Train Your Dragon. Really big.
Ooh, yeah.
Sure, hell yeah. Yeah, everything gets quiet. Several of the gates at the bottom of the pit open, and legions of monks come out, all in the same robes, all in uniform, perfectly in sync with each other, and they array themselves facing you guys, the vast majority of the arena, and they fall into a kata, just a series of training moves, like a warm-up type thing, kind of a mixture between warm-up, exercise, and dance. What, have I said something wrong, or?
No, you just say, sometimes maybe say like Jonathan and I look at each other.
Oh, I see, okay,
He
fair,
didn't
fair,
get it
fair.
that time, sorry.
Yeah, you can see as they do this, it is, yeah, you can see an intense energy of focus in them, and it comes across as a very disciplined, very beautiful, but with a definite strength behind all of their movements. And they perform this in silence for about 10 minutes before they turn to face away from you towards the stage, and they kneel there. And looking at the stage, you can see, it's at quite a distance, so it's hard to make out, but an elderly, slightly stooped water genasi in robes similar to those of the monks, holding like a gnarled staff that, though you can't make it out from here, is made out of coral. And yeah, they kneel to her, and she swings her staff down, and as she does so, around some of the sides of the Colosseum, water starts pouring down some walls in a continuous waterfall in several places. And on each of these waterfalls appears a zoomed-in image of the pit, very much like stadium TV screen vibes. Looks to be some kind of scrying magic projecting a better view and a more zoomed-in view, so you can make out these details on these things. Yeah, behind her is an empty chair with 3 others, 2 on one side, 1 on the other, and 3 figures sit in each of those chairs. Just above that are where the boxes are, and you can see each one of them occupied by an entourage of people now, presumably the merchant lords. She steps forward and raises her staff, and in a magically amplified voice says, "Welcome to the opening ceremony of the trials." Her voice very, bellowing and more hoarse and kind of coarse than you'd expect from, I guess, just from a water genasi that you would imagine to be like smooth and calm. But is very much, kind of the voice, a very confident voice, but definitely the voice of an elder person. And she says, "It is my honor to welcome you and to call a beginning to these sacred traditions. Here you shall prove yourselves," looking down at the monks, "that you are ready for what is coming in your time with our monastery, that you will fight and protect and continue to seek out wisdom in all of its forms." She looks up at the audience. "We look forward to you joining us and proving your mettle in the days to come. We hope that for those of you who have traveled afar, you find it a worthwhile spectacle. For those wishing to participate, a rewarding challenge. And for those just watching a reminder of the strength of this monastery and our defense for the Timbodian people. She gestures with her staff behind her and says, my fellow masters and I are continually proud to be serving you all in defense against the various evils of the lands. And through trials such as these, we increase our strength and make sure that the ever-changing tides of evil never wash over us. As she says this, the scrying focuses in on the people behind, and you see 3 more figures in the chairs, one in air genasi, one in earth genasi, and one in fire genasi, all in monk robes of different colors and styles. Very much not like anything you've seen at the monastery so far. And she says, in that case, let us begin. We'll step back and go and sit in her chair. Any reactions up until this point from the 2 of you? Otherwise I'll keep going. So feel free to let me know where you're going for a walk, if at any point you'd like to do anything other than meditating.
I think at the point where it sounds like there's action, gather around to try and get as close to the front as possible to have a look at what's going on.
Awesome. Yeah, as she stops speaking, drums will begin to pick up in tempo and loudness. Even walking away as you are, you would hear the drums get louder. Whereabouts are you heading? Just for a general walk in nature, or was
Yeah,
your destination
a
in mind?
walk in the forest.
Okay,
Cleanly hit a bit.
cool. Understandable. So would you have gone back through the monastery, like the forest back where you guys went, or would you have cut kind of around the hill that you're on to find the forest again?
I probably could have wrote, what? That was not English.
Mm-hmm.
I will probably go to our tent first. And then cut across.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then if bear's not at camp, I'll just be like, might run into bear apparently. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, well, as the drums increase in tempo and volume, many of the monks walk off and go back into the under Colosseum or whatever is through those gates there. Several more come out, and what is left array themselves in a fighting stance at various points throughout the Colosseum. The scrying things, one of them focused on individual monks, one of them focused on the 4 elders. You see the elders looking at one another. Eventually, 3 of them nod to the Fire Genasi elder, and he stands up, bows, and spreads his arms. And as he does so, his skin kind of begins to glow with a bright flickering orange, which flickers through all of the shades of reds, yellows, and oranges that fire takes, before winking out. And in the middle of the Colosseum, a small glowing mote of light will appear. And even with the scrying orbs, it's little more than a tiny ember at first, before it starts growing and swirling bigger into a candle flame, and then from there into a torch flame, into a campfire, into a bonfire, bigger and bigger still, until at a point it begins to take on a vaguely humanoid shape, and it turns and starts running at a group of the monks. This is a fire elemental that has been summoned in the middle of the Colosseum pit, which, as a cohesive force, the monks rush to begin fighting. The monks themselves, you begin to see uses of elemental water features. Some of them lash out with their fists, and whips of water fly out to attempt to bind the creature, hissing in steam as they connect. Others attempt to hurl rocks or manipulate the wind in order to push the creature around. The creature, in turn, flares its heat and fights back, smacking at them with its pseudo-solid limbs. As this happens, if you're paying attention, the monks nod to each other again, this time to the Earth Genasi, and he too stands up. He kneels down next to, in line with the Fire Genasi, and plants his fists into the stone stage, and they sink into the earth a little bit. From where you guys are sitting, the left side of the Colosseum, an earth elemental will break free, pulling itself up from the ground, emerging from the sand, leaving an indentation in its wake. This thing, also huge, will begin to fight the monks, a contingent of which will quickly turn and dash towards it and begin engaging it in combat. Moments later, the Air Genasi will do a similar ritual, and as will the Genasi, the water Genasi who had spoken initially, and an air elemental and a water elemental will pop up in different places around the thing. Loosely, the monks will break into four, and each move to fight in a beautiful, almost dance, in tandem, working together, lifting each other up in maneuvers, dashing in for a few quick strikes before dashing out again. Those that are flung into the air by the air elemental, you see twisting gracefully in the air before somehow slowing their fall just before they hit the ground and rolling with the lightest grace. Several of the ones attacked by the water elemental, you see them get pulled in and for a second struggle around before they become perfectly still, and seem to find an inner peace in themselves that is in direct contrast with the swirling torrent that is this raging water elemental. Nevertheless, as they wait peacefully inside the elemental, the monks attacking them make a cohesive effort and make a cohesive strike against the creature, which pushes it back, leaving the monk, who seems to have fixed itself in place, and the monk hovers in the air for a second before also falling down safely out of the elemental. As things go, and this is not a quick fight by any means. By the time the fourth elemental was summoned, it's been about 15 minutes perhaps. As this goes, you see other elementals pulling itself up, another fire elemental, another earth elemental, another water, another air. And there's maybe a group of 60 monks total who begin having to spread themselves thinner and thinner, until the point where it's perhaps 4 monks at most to an elemental. And these are huge creatures, up to 20 feet in height. And they end up making use of the full hundreds of feet wide arena. You can see clearly the path of several of the elementals. There's holes in the ground where the rock elementals have pulled themselves up. The initial fire elemental is now, looks like it's coming to the end of its life. It's burning a deeper red, and the fire looks like it's burning hot enough that much of the sand around it is turning into glass. The monks, nevertheless, continue to fight, working together, seemingly unaffected by the heat. The water elementals have left trails of mud, which prove slippery for the monks. Some of them do slip and fall, but for the most part, the monks seem adept at dealing with all these various elemental terrain issues that they're faced with. The air elementals are flying above the others in cohorts and have set off several twisters that attempt to pick the monks up. Some of them get picked up and are flung against the walls onto the floor. Some of them get picked up and seem to control their trajectory, getting shot towards another elemental and impacting with impressive resounding strikes that you hear from your seats. Others seem to meditate for a second before getting picked up by a twister and are unmoved as it turns over them, their feet seeming to dip slightly into the earth and become planted there. Over about an hour, the monks fight, and one by one, the elementals begin to wink out. The fire burning back down into an ember before flickering out. The water elementals collapsing in a pool of now non-animated water. The air elementals dispersing in a loud bang of rushing wind, and the earth elementals falling back into rocks as they're shattered. Throughout this, the crowd is loving it. There's raucous applausal. It is an incredibly impressive feat of both teamwork and camaraderie and raw skill and strength. And also just wonder, each of these elementals, very beautiful in their nature, destructive their forces can be. The few times that an elemental did look like it was turning its eye on the greater stands, it was rebuffed by the same barrier that you guys find yourself coming up against. The air elementals trapped in by what seems like a very tall but a eventual dome. So it seems that magical as well as physical things are inhabited by this protective dome. Eventually, with the last elemental falling, a singularly resilient earth elemental, the monks all kneel once more facing the masters, who rise in turn and together, one by one, bow to the monks. The drums that have been beating a rapid tempo throughout now end in a crescendo of loud noise that signals an even louder round of applause from the watching peoples before the monks trail back off into the into the wings. The other masters sit back down except the water elemental, who steps forth once more and raises her coral staff and says, what a spectacle.
Sorry, what is it?
What a spectacle.
Out of curiosity, did anyone fall during this combat?
Ask.
No.
No.
It looked like at every point when a monk would have fallen, another monk was there to take their place, take the blow for them, help them up.
Do the monks do they look like they've been fucked up, or are they pretty
A lot of them looked very beat. It was by no means an easy feat for them at all. They would have been haggard when they knelt back down. Many of them would have collapsed to the ground. It would have, for some of them, been 2 levels of exhaustion type surviving the
Sure.
fight.
Are they random people around us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Throughout this, I mean, we can time skip back and see if you guys want to do stuff while this has been going on.
I just during the fight, I just want to turn or lean into somebody that I'm sitting next to that is all behind me that
Yeah.
I don't know,
Uh-huh.
and just say do you know if the monks use these display as a grading, or is it just for the fun of it?
They would say, I mean, I don't know, I have to imagine so. It must mean something. I don't think they would risk their lives like that.
Right, I agree.
On the first day, on the first event. I know they have other, more secret grading things that I think will happen tomorrow, from what I've heard. But I have to imagine that this is an important event for them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but she would, just as the crowd would still be new, they wouldn't have travelled yet. An honourable performance, you have done your monastery and your masters proud. You fight as warriors who, more than being adept at combat, warriors who care. It is worthless to have all the strength in the world but no comrades to share that with. And it is a beautiful sight to see you all supporting one another. The masters and I could not be more proud of this performance, and rest well as you prepare for the numerous trials you've yet to face, knowing that you've faced your first with bravery and exemplifying every attribute that this monastery stands for. You would see one of the scribe waterfalls would focus on the boxes now as well, where each of the merchant lords would be standing at the front of their box and kind of clapping in a very like refined nobleman's clap, but like respectable thing. Yeah, she would go and sit back down, and the drums would fade away for now, at least. The opening ceremony having been completed.
That was
Too
very
bad we
cool.
won't fucking get to see it.
Is there anyone like standing near the barrier to do all of this?
There'd be many, yeah, trying to get as close a look as they
They're
could.
fully having a handful with Otto who's like slamming his fist against like, hit it! Trying to take the mom's head.
Yeah, I love that, that's awesome, yeah.
Like that people watching football matches
Yes.
yelling at the
Yes.
screen, same thing.
That's great, that's great.
It's cool.
Pass to them.
Oh.
That's so cool.
Swag.
So at the end of that, do people start filtering out, or is it more just?
A couple people do get up and leave. It looks like many have brought like picnic type stuff and they're going to chill here for the day. Yeah, some leave for now, but for the most, no one's in a rush to leave by any means. Yeah.
Do you want to head back to camp? Is it like down for today? Hey, random person, is it down for today?
I mean, yeah, that's the opening ceremony. It's the only thing I'm aware of that is available for us to see.
Today. So the other things are going to happen with the monks today that we're not allowed to see.
I mean, I know that's what tomorrow is dedicated to.
Okay. So today is just for the opening vibes.
Yeah, I think this was the main thing for today. I mean, I know if I was them, I wouldn't be up to doing too much more in a single day. But there may be other things. I don't know. I haven't got the best spot back at camp, so I'm just going to spend the day here anyways. But
I'll flick them a silver and be like, yeah, you have to tell me your whole life story. And then I'll say, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
cool.
Let's find a big idiot first. Bigger idiot.
Okay. Also, it's very easy to find.
Yeah.
I imagine.
He is making a lot of noise.
Yeah. Cool. So, as you head back to camp, Zia, you would have had about an hour and a half. Anything
Dig around.
in particular you've been doing in the forest?
Foraging.
Okay.
Because my.
Nature check.
Just going for a general walk.
Cool.
18.
18. Yeah, nice. You're able to find a number of poisonous berries and roots that you're aware of. Like if crushed, the pulp they give off is quite toxic. It's not necessarily like it's not at all like an instant kill toxin or a one drop can kill 20 elements type thing, but things that will definitely give people a bad day and could be lethal if in an enough dose and if the target has a weak enough constitution.
Okay. I want to say I want to walk around camp, seeing if anyone's trying to steal anything, or just be a general bane of society.
Fair enough, I respect that. Yeah, you can make a perception check.
I have the stealth point to test out. Fuck. 5.
Yeah, no, your walk was most, so then when you get back, as far as you can see, everyone is pretty preoccupied.
Okay. Did I see bear in the woods at all?
Yeah, actually, you would have
Yay.
probably lumbered past each other. I imagine given each other like a nod of game respects game and been on your way. But yeah.
Yeah.
Foraging? Yeah. Foraging? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Or it would have been like you walk past the river and bears just like with the fish in its mouth.
Yeah.
Doing something bad, but yeah.
It's like when you catch a cat trying to knock something off a table.
It's just got like 7 fish already laid out, and it's just one by one with its claws like skinning it, and it just looks at
Gabriel, your character is fantastic. Bear is fantastic.
There is not my fault.
Who's Otto?
More bear.
Yeah. Anyways, call it what you will, at some point you all meet up back at camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, and I see Zia punch them in the thigh and be like, that was so.
I will say, I do think I overestimated or underestimated things. We likely won't get to the trials by 11, so like don't feel the need to rush it. I mean, we'll see, but I don't want to like rush you guys roll or anything. So like in that case, next time we meet, we'll do like all.
You cannot punch me.
Okay, I'll attempt to. And be like, that was literally so cool and you missed all of it. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm going to show you all of my stuff. This stuff's poison. I have a dagger. That.
I rolled.
Okay, well, fuck you too. And then I'm going to go back.
Cool.
Man, those trials were awesome.
It was not business. Crazy stuff. Did you see the big rock man, and then the flying man, and then the fire man? It was great.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was. I mean, those monks are made of some sturdy stuff.
Yeah.
They fight so well together.
Yeah. I hope there isn't going to be a lot of them, especially in the Colosseum trials, because then we're fucked.
We are
I'll
not
be fine.
Yes.
I think what we need before the Colosseum trials is a strategy. We can't just all go in there, gung-ho, fucking kumbaya, we're all going to make a plan once we get there. It's...
Just fight.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying we shouldn't do.
Are we going to all fight as a group? Are we going to
Yeah,
pretend to not be a group?
Or we'll pretend not to be a group until
Yeah.
it's the end.
How do we know that they're going to split the money? It could just be until the last person standing.
Then we just pretend to knock each other out until one of us is left, and then just split the money afterwards.
Yeah, I guess that'll work.
So if you guys get through what I have cooking.
What?
You are not the cookie.
Yeah, what are you cooking? Are you cooking something? No?
Oh, nice mushrooms.
Thank you.
Not good for you.
Not good for eating, no. Michael, you are confusing. So, signing up for the Colosseum, we're all fighting in the Colosseum. You're fighting in the Colosseum?
Like fighting of yes.
Okay. We're not all going to...
Fair enough.
We're going to start off fighting by ourselves in the Colosseum, or we're all going to find each other and then fight as a group.
I think start fighting by ourselves.
Why
Okay.
would I fight of myself?
Moving on.
It's not as in this much just stabs into the bottom of his throat.
Yeah, let's fight by ourselves and then we can just don't die. And then we'll
Yeah.
also we need to talk about your transforming thing. Because that's all goody two shoes fine.
Well, I'm not
when
gonna do
we're
it
in
during
the-
the. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, cool.
during
I'm
the
glad that they have
trials.
enough what's about you to know that you're not gonna do it in the
Of
Colosseum.
course, I'm not going to.
Well, I mean, you immediately did it
Well,
in
I
front of two
wasn't.
random strangers, so I feel like I just wanted to caution you.
Meta level. Two people now know what you are capable of.
Yeah.
I'd imagine that word scares pretty fast.
Who knows? They were very scared. They did not see
They
a lot.
passed their save.
They didn't.
They did.
You said they failed their saves.
He fell
No, you
asleep.
said they failed their saves.
The two peasants
Oh,
failed their
I
saves.
didn't mean that. I meant to say succeeds.
Elijah!
It was a 17 and a 12. No, I'm sure I said.
No,
we
you
can
said
check that.
failed.
You said failed.
Oh man, whatever.
Anyway!
Pointless, they would have seen her either way, and then they ran away either way. So
It's fine.
I'm pretty sure people see worse things in the dark in the middle of the
Yeah.
night.
I mean, I'm not going to wander around the trials as Zia, so. Yeah.
So you didn't walk into the Colosseum as you?
No. I'm not doing the trials as Zia.
Oh, so we can see Mr. Practically.
Sure, the noble
That
competing in the trials.
Would be incredible.
No,
Can you imagine the
nice.
merchant lord, the look on the merchant lord's face?
Oh no!
Wise Croxley in the pit.
yeah.
What?
So is it
You
not-
don't like Ray.
Oh
Ray.
my god, it's gonna be Ray.
Is the only problem you have with Ray is because they're human.
Was it
And they
just a
also
bad
kinda
first
suck.
impression?
Yeah, I'm human, I hate Ray.
On the plus side, you were told to act like you're knocking Ray out.
Wait, what?
You're supposed to be knocking each other out, right?
Yeah.
Just act like you're.
Feel free to beat up Ray is what Gabriel's trying to say.
Oh.
I feel like you have the perfect opportunity.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay, well screw
I'm
you
very
guys.
smart for-
That is me.
Okay.
Isabel Baking has no idea who this Ray person is.
Anybody else besides Ray? Zia? Is there nobody else besides Ray?
Fine.
They just kind of suck. Like, and I'm not gonna lie.
They are me!
Yeah, but like, they're like worse than you.
Yeah, you're a lot cooler than Ray.
Yeah.
Ray kind of sucks.
Ray's
Like,
the worst.
I've never seen such a bad first impression before. Like, Zia's so much
What about,
cooler.
Zia's
what
cool,
about Rudy
Ray.
Karam at the ball, the gross guy who's like.
Yeah, no, he
He's
tanked,
Ray level.
but Ray is, yeah, I don't know. I just have a weird feeling about
Put
that.
it this way, if we could be stranded on a desert island with Adam or Ray, we choose Adam.
My word!
Thank you. Okay.
He's just a bit like.
This is very much me, fuck you guys. Fine, I won't use Ray.
Zia though is really cool. I just want to make
Thank
that
you.
very clear.
Yeah.
I also like when you transform. That's also really cool.
We've already very much pointed out that they're not good for
I will
eating.
shoot you. In the mushroom. In the foot.
Yeah, let's spend. You guys have got like a day and a half. Let's just spend that all of you fighting each other and see. No, I'm kidding. Let's not do that.
It's not a bad idea.
No, it's not a bad idea.
It's gonna happen actually, anyways, in the Colosseum fight.
It's the best way to find out what everyone has.
Yeah.
That's true.
I am a rogue. I am squishy, and I only fight well with people.
Yeah, you're gonna fight.
How about we do pairs?
See, like that's why I was asking about the Colosseum, because I need to fight with. Ooh, excuse me.
I
need
want
to
to fight by
with
myself
someone.
in the Colosseum. I want to limit test a bit.
I'm not fighting you, buddy. On one condition.
You don't like this Ray.
Oh my gosh, Otto.
Okay,
And
I'm going to go
you
walk
fight
in the
for it.
forest again.
Wait, Zia.
No.
We need a fight.
You can do your whole bitchy session, and then I'm gonna go wander.
Okay, Otto's like, so Ray kind of sucks. Yeah, like he sucks his own thumb, like when you see him for the first time, and he's just also atrocious at like introductions. He is a thumb sucker. It's not cool.
And he hates bears.
So there you go.
Fuck this guy.
Ray
He said-
with a T.
Ray said he also. Jonathan said that Ray also hates bears.
Crashes into the ground. What?
Yeah. I heard that too. I heard that too.
Yeah.
People in
Everyone
Timor were saying
what
that
was
like,
saying.
he fucking hates bears and like he hates how fluffy they are and he hates like how
Yeah,
like
he said he hates talking bears the most.
Oh my god.
This Ray, he fights and call.
You gotta see him or
Yes.
not.
yeah no we hopefully you won't be there but I just
That's
want
where that drinking song comes from. Don't leave your bear with Ray.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
That was the whole of the song.
And that's all you need. Lauren, I'm so sorry. Please understand, there's nothing I can do about this.
Monday sessions are a pick on Lauren days, so.
no but
It's
not
not
even picking
Lauren,
on Lauren
it's
that's
just
the
Ray.
problem.
Oh my
No.
god. Don't even know who this Ray is. Do not like it.
That is so fucking funny.
Have you seen this Ray? Show him.
I'll point
Jonathan, please put that on a t-shirt. Don't leave your
Ray
with Ray. Music notes.
I'll point them out to you dude on site.
Since we don't have 3 skulls in a bag, that can just be our new thing.
Come back.
No, Zia's very much planning on killing someone now.
Oh.
That was. Hi, you have your moments. Wait till you leave.
Yes.
Okay. Well, hi. Do you wanna do a little sparring in the meantime?
Me and you.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it, why not?
Should we get some bets going?
So,
Hustle some people?
yeah, let's do it.
Let's go to
Give it
like
another try.
the middle of like the camp.
Okay, cool.
Otto, do you wanna spread the word?
Okay. This is gonna go on.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go
He's
super.
just gonna go up to people and yell, "The word!"
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're wandering through the forests and hear a crashing, and a very angry looking bear, not bear, a bear, is charging towards you.
Oh, imagine you die and we can't.
What?
find
Oh, Jonathan, why would you put that
you.
on?
I'm just saying.
19.
She was like, I fight well with people, I should alone. Don't die.
Let me just find a bear stat block, I'm sure I have one.
Maybe not.
Maybe, but probably, I feel like it's a pretty much creature, isn't it?
Is pretty creature.
Yeah, they got a bear.
Yay. Finally.
You got what for initiative?
19.
You're chilling, dude.
Whoop whoop.
Mess him up.
If bear cute, why can't no pet?
Oh god, Flimsy would be dead.
Groundwind.
You'll move first. What you doing?
How far away is it from me?
Probably 20 feet and closing. Through some trees.
Yeah. I'm going to
Whoa!
15.
Oh, that's still pretty good.
I was like,
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I was like,
Quick
plus
maths is not-
18 to stealth.
what? Classically non-broken.
All right, nice. Yeah, you managed to get like under a tree, not under a tree.
Yes.
Yeah, you uprooted it.
Put it back.
Cartoon stuff.
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny dive, right?
Yeah.
So you get behind a tree and under a bush, and the bear is gonna use its turn to try and see you, which it will have advantage on because it's got keen smell.
Oh no.
But he's not going to find you on its turn. So you can remain hidden. The bear is going to continue sniffing around the area. It knows you were there, and for reasons unbeknownst to yourself, it's very angry with you. You're welcome to stay hidden, or take a different action.
Can I climb up the tree?
You can make an attempt, which will be athletics or acrobatics. You won't be like stealth.
Oh no, that's fine.
That's fine.
Acrobatics?
Sure.
Yay. Fuck. 8.
8. You start climbing, and the bear sees you, and it's gonna make a claw attack at you to knock you out of the tree.
It's a bear. Why did I climb a tree?
I don't know, to be honest with you. 15. 15. It is going to deal to you
I don't want any words. You keep quiet.
12 slashing
What
damage.
the fuck?
With its
Okay.
claws, which will knock you out of the tree, but it's not going to be
12.
able. Yeah, 12 damage.
Damn. Okay. Is that its turn?
Yeah.
Okay. My turn.
Make a dex save against landing prone.
Oh no. I maths 13.
Yeah, that's fine actually.
Yay. Okay. Today is not Zia's day. You know what? Fuck it. I don't fucking care. I'm so annoyed. Wisdom save, please.
Yeah.
Second time in 2 days.
Natural 18.
Not 2 days. Oh no, it is 2 days.
Natural 18.
That's not
was
very nice, is
actually-
it? Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
it's
Go.
just freaking hard. It'll make 2 attacks against you now, 1 bite and 1 claws.
Is it a brown bear?
It is a brown bear. 1 for 23 and 1 for a not hitting. 1 for a. Sorry, my maths just killed itself. 14.
What is half of 18?
9.
Okay. Fuck. 27.
But it's your max health, eh? Not was it current health?
It just says health.
Max health.
Oh, okay. What? Okay, that makes no sense. Okay.
Anyways,
Yep.
you take 6 piercing damage. Yeah, your turn.
Let's do this
Let's do it.
wisely now. 12 and a 16.
Both hit.
Is that no? That's it. My brain. Fucking 15.
Yep.
And whatever else.
Yep.
6 plus 5.
Yep. Still hits.
Okay. So then that's normal slashing damage. That's using actual dice.
It's a bear.
Is 3 plus 3 plus oh my fuck. 14 normal slashing damage.
Damn, nice, dude.
And then 4 psychic damage.
Awesome. Yeah, the bear makes a claw attack against you and it kind of scrapes against your like eldritch skin, but it doesn't penetrate, and then you make 2 and huge like rents appear in the bear, and it bellows at you and will attack again. Sorry, you said how much? 14 damage, right? Total? Which is it's a solid hit. Its bite attack is then going to miss, and its claw attack, natural 19, that one will hit.
14 slashing and then 4 psychic.
Okay, cool. 18 total. Got it. It's gonna deal 14 damage to you with its claws now. Slashing damage.
Could we hear this ruckus going on?
No, so it would have been
Thank you.
far enough away.
How much damage? 14.
14.
Oh.
Here you go.
Okay. I'm going to slash it again. 23 and 15.
Worth it.
Okay, let's do this better. Maths. Fucking. Oh my gosh. My brain is not working.
Don't worry.
8 plus 4 is 12
Uh-huh.
damage, which is slashing damage.
Yep.
And then 7 psychic damage.
You killed the bear. How do you want to do it?
Nice.
I just want to fucking rip its throat out. Please.
Absolutely.
Please. Just. I'm so annoyed.
Yeah.
I am so annoyed. I am so pissed off.
And this bear, probably even in eldritch form, close on 4 times your size, however many times your weight, huge beast of the forest just collapses to the ground, blood spurting with its fading heartbeat from its chest. Congratulations.
It is true, Ray does not like bears apparently. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna I need to roll. I needed to do wisdom saves.
Sure.
How many would it?
You got hits.
Well, I rolled level times 3, I'm on level 4.
So that's DC 12.
Yeah.
Or 12
How
damage.
many?
I think that was 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so that roll doesn't count. 8.
That's a success.
An 8.
That's a failure.
Ooh. Oh, we're doing this like death saves.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Nat 20.
Chillin'.
Okay.
You're fine. And no
Zia's
one would be
going
around
to,
to see any funky stuff happen.
very much try and rip this bear's head off.
Okay. I mean, you can do it. It'll just
Mm-hmm.
take it's not strength. You can do it. It just takes you a few minutes of just slashing at it again and again and again.
Yeah, Zia will do that.
Cool.
And then just roam around the forest like that, because,
With the bear's head? Or just in eldritch form, you mean?
yeah, just covered in blood.
Nice.
That makes my brain happy.
Awesome. Cool. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you guys are getting people together to witness a fight.
All 3 of us are shouting and trying to get there.
I'm just yelling the word and pointing the picture.
Oh, yes.
They're gonna fight.
Yeah. Awesome.
The word!
I'm down to run that fight for you guys now, otherwise it is 11 KB, so if you
I'm down to do it quick. I don't know we do it.
Okay, great, awesome. You can, all 3 of you can roll a performance check to see how much of a crowd you manage to
Oh my gosh,
get to.
2.
Damn.
17.
Nice.
I believe that is a 10.
Okay,
Wow.
very good, very bad,
You made it.
average.
Yeah.
You managed to get a decent number of people. It's not like the whole camps. A lot of the people are still chilling back by the Colosseum, but there's enough people to fill in a ring around you guys.
So I'm going to bet a gold on myself.
Awesome. Yeah, you'll see gold chaining hands between various people betting with each other.
I don't know how gambling works. At all.
Like it doesn't.
I don't
It's fine. You can find someone who'll be like, hey, you think I'm gonna win? And they'll be like, nah. And you'll be like, okay. So if you win, you'll get a gold from that person. Yeah. Cool. Roll initiative, guys.
17.
Okay. So you would start probably 20 feet from each other?
20 feet.
I don't know. How far? You guys tell me. You guys set all the parameters. You're in a fight ring though. There'd be a rope set around you guys.
How far apart do you want to start?
20 feet sounds great.
20 feet, sure.
Cool. Okay.
It's not show fighting.
No, just the 2 of us.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Say me the best man win.
you will.
I'm
I will run at you, and I'll get within 5 feet of you and attack with my longsword.
Shield.
21. So that is 6 slashing damage.
Fine.
And then bonus action, Shield of Faith in yourself.
Jesus.
There's that 22 AC.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I'm going to I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast grease in the area in front of me.
Okay.
So to hit him,
Awesome.
and another 5 foot in front.
Okay.
And you need to beat a dex of 12.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Cool, you are prone. And it is, so I'll do some searching, uncork another jar, throw it on the ground. You're covered in gross black grease, and you need to, you are also prone.
Double pro.
Yeah, you're prone, and you need to, if you end your turn, then you must also succeed in a dexterity saving throw. So you're prone. I'll go my full bout of movements backwards,
Okay.
25 feet.
Does he get opportunity attacks when prone? Yeah, cool. So you can't take an opportunity attack, will be a disadvantage. There.
Behind
Right,
the
hand.
desk, right?
Oh, natural 1.
Beautiful. And
Nice. Cool. So you'll probably be back up against the edge of the thing now. Having moved
Cool.
backwards. Cool. So prone, it is half your movement speed to get up, if you'd like to do so.
Yeah, so
Cool.
I'll get up and then run 15 feet towards Leica.
does it get towards me? Doesn't it?
He'll be 10 feet away from you now, because you're
Brilliant.
25 feet away.
And then I will cast Command.
Okay. Okay, first time, yeah.
So you make a Wisdom saving throw.
Fuck, do you have command?
Paladin, man.
That's insane in a
It's not a very
memory.
high DC.
Will
Yeah, it's not a high DC.
13.
Yeah, that saves.
What's your command though?
I'll just say stop.
I'll say go.
Okay, nice. And like his turn.
I'm going to take out my woodcarver's tools and do some tinkering in front of me, and I'm going to make my eldritch cannon, my flamethrower.
Oh.
Oh, he's covered in grease.
Oh.
And you are very much covered in grease.
You're a genius.
Thank you. So, I will place it right in front of me. I'll move another 25 feet back, or as far away as I can.
It'll be like more round, kind of.
Yeah, I'll go around. That's fine. And then I'll tell, on my bonus action, I'll tell my Eldritch Cannon to fire. So you'll see a full moon appear in front of you, and it'll radiate some white energy, and it'll spit out some white hot flame at you.
Did he beat a dex of 12?
Oh yeah, 14.
Your turn.
Okay. How
Still
far
very
away
close.
is Leica from you now?
I think you could catch up
Okay.
and hit him because you're going the straight line now into the curve around, and you've got 5 more feet of movement. So I think in
make a dex to, since you're waiting to do my grease. Oh, 9. You're prone.
Oh, yeah, this is just trip and fall. Trip and fall.
Okay, so then I don't catch up to you.
No, you do not. You're prone, motherfucker.
Otto at this point is just confused. Somebody hit someone!
Fair, fair.
Okay, I'll just stay there then.
Sick. I will bonus action use my flamethrower again. So DC 12.
Yeah, 15.
Oh, fuck, banana cakes, man. And then I'm gonna take a stone from. I pick up a stone and then I'm gonna cast catapult on it.
I will say that it would ignite the oil at this point, right? The oil around him.
Hey, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's
For
true.
each turn now that you stay in that area, you will take 5 damage.
Excellent. And then I'm gonna cast catapult. You beat a dex 12 again.
What is that? That's a 6. Nope.
And you see a medium-sized little boulder hit you for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage.
Reduced to 7.
Ah. I hate patterns.
Okay.
So you'll.
Can I move back? More back?
I mean, you can keep chasing around the circle.
I'll go around the circle. I'll
I
go
mean,
around
the way
the
a circle is he will always catch up to you.
Yeah.
Because you're in a curve, he's in straight. But depends with what happens with the grease.
I'll stay out of the grease and try and get as far away from him as I can.
Yeah, John, you will take 1 fire damage for starting your turn in the fireplace. It is a D4, right? It's generally if someone's,
I think so.
someone's on fire, yeah.
Every other DM at the party would know better than me, so.
I don't know. Gabriel, fire damage D4.
Okay, I will run at you again. So, another dex save. Is it still
Yes.
No, you.
So you can't catch up this turn because you're prone. So
Okay.
I'll have to stand and then.
Okay.
Excellent.
I'll just chill.
So you'll move towards them, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll DC 12 again in the meantime.
Yep, save.
Damn it, man. You're so irritating. And then I'm going to. What's your fucking. Oh, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna cast Firebolt and see if I get through. Oh. Nope. A definite nope.
Nice. This turn you can catch up to them.
Okay, I will catch up to you and I will make an attack.
So wild.
Oh,
What?
14.
Oh, that is my AC. I'll take it.
I'm gonna smite.
Ah.
So now would be a good time to tell you Lyke is undead. So you generally do 8 damage. Just kidding.
She's actually a fiend.
Yeah.
That
I
would
mean-
make sense.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Damn it.
Paladin saw.
19 damage.
Holy shit.
What a schmack.
That's a hard hitter.
Your firebolt attack, was he prone when you did that? Because it would have been
No.
it would have been a disadvantage.
He was up like a little nerd.
Wouldn't have made a difference because he
Yeah.
didn't hit in any case.
Yeah. I'm gonna say bug this, and I'm gonna take out my little diamond
Yeah.
and cast chromatic orb. And I'm gonna stick with. Actually, I'll go out with a bang, and I'm gonna do lightning damage.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna see if I can beat 22, which is gonna be very unlikely. But you know what? For my
Nat 20.
Let's
Nat
go.
20.
Oh, you only took 7 damage, so that's not even like, that doesn't even affect your concentration, you're fine.
nope, it putters out.
Yeah, so
Okay.
DC 10.
Oh no, fail.
Okay, so only 20 AC if that helps.
Nope. Only 20 AC.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
Okay,
Fucking hell.
Jono.
I didn't move. Did you? Do you want to move?
I mean, if you did, you can catch up.
Well, I wasn't done yet because
Okay,
I'll be near DC 12 for my Fireboy.
Ooh, 11.
Oh no! Fantastic.
For what? For what? Fireball.
My
The flame cannon.
my Eldritch
Oh, yes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What type of damage?
Fire.
Cool. And you are set alight.
Now it's getting spicy.
So am I in range?
If you move away,
No, I am in range because you hit me.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fine.
So you say that.
You can
Yeah,
start.
I'm gonna say
Okay. Start of your turn, John, and 4 fire damage for being on fire. It'll be an action to douse the flames. Is generally how things work.
Nope,
Interesting.
not happening. I'll just attack with the long sword.
Swag.
Come on.
I'm gonna shield.
14.
Nope. I got shield, motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm a 19.
That's it.
Alright.
Maybe.
Just give it to me, Jonathan. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Alright. Your turn.
Done. Gonna main action disengage.
Okay.
Scurry.
Gotcha.
DC 12.
Oh,
God. Damn it. Fire damage, but otherwise.
Okay, start of your turn. You take 3 fire damage for being on fire.
Oh my god.
This is so close.
That'll be something really lame.
Yeah, do it. Definitely do it.
He still has
Yeah, I'll lay on hands myself 20 HP.
Wow. I will just look at you in disbelief.
Yeah, golden light just.
Like fire, like between the two of us, fire in my eyes, glaring you down. Watching your every step as you come towards me, glaring up at you.
And then I'll move. Would it be through Greece? Did you like?
It'll be through Greece, but if you can, I've been going around it, so you can just go around.
Okay, I'll go around.
Cool.
But I don't have any attacks, so I'll just.
In front of you.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a mastermind there.
I will try and firebolt you again. Nope. And then I won't move this time, and I'll tell my Eldritch Cannon to shoot at you, and from the back.
DC 12.
No.
Ooh.
If I didn't heal, I would be down.
10.
Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay, start of your
And I'm
turn.
just glaring up at you.
3 fire damage.
Hi.
Jono.
Whoa! If I miss, you could still. Okay, long sword attack. 18.
You hit, you bastard. You can do it.
How many spell slots there?
No, I don't. Ooh, 10 slashing.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
God damn it.
Close. That was an insane fight.
That was really
That was
close.
very good.
That was really
That was
good. That was good shit.
People
Good
are
shit.
Cheering.
Good
There's-
shit. Good shit.
People are buying you guys drinks.
Yeah.
Good shit. I'm unconscious, but yeah, yes.
And we'll end the session there in high spirits. Yes.
Very good fight. Tomorrow you will fight me.
Which one?
Yes.
I'm down.
Yeah?
I'm down.
Sounds good.
Swag.
Swag.
Cool. Well, thank you for watching. Gabriel, great to have you back in the mix.
Yeah.
So awesome meeting your character. And
So awesome.
yeah, we love to see creepy eldritch form in the woods doing creepy eldritch form in the woods things. That's a classic. Yeah, awesome start to the trials, and then depending on how next session goes, which will be in a little while, unfortunately. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
See ya.
Don't leave Ray alone with the bear.
Apparently not. Apparently not.